Hey, peace in the LBC. What's going on with y'all? Happy New Year. Well, today's the second. Oh my God. Whew. Ain't shit changed. 2025 and 2024, same trajectory. So far, we had a whole thing pop off in New Orleans, people getting killed and murked off on some suicidal mission, or I don't know what is happening out there, but it was just horrible. And then we have a shooting out in Brooklyn, New York, and 11 people got shot up and stuff. Like, wow, it's 11 people, man. I'm like, they out here doing the fool, y'all. They out here doing the fool. They still murking. They still lying. They still plotting and scamming. I mean, all the things. Okay, like Alibaba and the 40 Thieves is out. I keep telling you niggas that. It's a season for everything. This is the season of Alibaba and the 40 Thieves. Right? So it's Gotham City season in truth. So you're gonna see all the fucking characters in real life, like in real time. In real time. So I say be prepared at all times, be forever vigilant, right? And don't let nobody play with you. And if you get a feeling, right? Because I think Paulette was talking about her niece or somebody was out there in New Orleans, but they got a feeling. And so trust your instinct. Do you understand what I'm saying? And they left before the shooting popped off, but like right when they were leaving. So pay attention, because your mind and your body is your best guide and compass in life. It's gonna give you something. Like, use your fucking senses, and especially use your senses when it comes to these bitches on this YT board too. These motherfuckers are stupid as fuck. It's the same shit. Clout chasing, running from panel to panel, bringing all kinds of fucking personal business and drama to the fucking board. Like, just shout out to Room Shaker talking about the board. But let me say hi to everybody real quick. God dang, I got the talking. What's up, Melanated? Peace in the LBC. Peace in the LBC. Okay, what's up, Smooth Carter? Man, it is just a game. The game is afoot. What's up, Angela T? Peace in the LBC. Hey, Miss Mo. Peace in the LBC, man. Happy New Year to all of you guys. Hey, Miss Parker. Miss Parker, man. Peace in the LBC. Okay. What's up, Water X? Wait, you was over here at Symphony X last time. I was like, is this I didn't know who the hell. I'm about to start paying attention more to the names and stuff. But what's up, Water X? Okay. If that's a Bay Area rapper, I'm starting to get accustomed to them the more you play them during your intro. The last song I played is not a Bay Area rapper. That's LBC. That's Los Angeles. Okay. That is Daz Dillinger. You know what I'm saying? Dog Pound for life. He came with that shit though, man. That beat is off the chart. I love it. See, me, I like beats and rhythm. You know what I mean? And I'm listening to what these niggas say too. So sometimes I have to like cut out some shit like these motherfuckers. I don't agree with that, but that beat and shit, I agree with that shit right there. You know what I'm saying? Pharaoh. Hey. Oh, but Keek the Sneak is Bay Area, so that's my Pink Panther, right? And then who else did I play? I can't think of who I played. And it'll come to me. But anyways, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference between Bay Area and Los Angeles niggas. Like, but we do all interact with each other, but it's like it's a difference. It's a difference in communication. Just it's a little bit of a difference, right? And the North and the South, because so Southern California, Northern California, cross the lands, you know what I'm saying? The niggas up north is different than the niggas per se in the Bay Area or Los Angeles. Like, yeah, it's a thing, but it's all Cali, it's all West Coast. West Coast. Okay. Peace in the LBC. So I just broke that down real quick. Smith Carter, I think I said hi. Peace in the LBC. What's up, Cooley J? What's going down? Peace in the LBC. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I'm smoking on this good weed. Oh my God, this weed is so good. It's a beautiful thing. Like, God blesses the world. This whole ecosystem is full of like healing remedies and all kinds of stuff and blessings. You know, even the birds be going to their little bush from time to time, get them a little nip, then come back, you know, all low level and flying and shit. But they make it to their nest. You know what I'm saying? They make it there. But where have they been? They have been on the bush of elixir. They had a night out. You know what I mean? Let me start talking about the birds. As I'm trying to tell you, I'm gonna talk about these fucking birds. I had a set of birds that I just wanted their asses to fucking move the fuck out of my backyard because them motherfuckers would stay talking shit. Hey, T Latte. One time we had an argument early in the morning, me and the birds. You know what I'm saying now? That these motherfuckers was talking shit to me. Okay, for real, for real. I was on doing a live, and then motherfucker was, because I used to do early morning lives. I would mean, at the gym and stuff like that. So, but anyways, I was doing a live. I happened to be in the backyard before, what's it after? Like I was getting ready to go, So, anyways, you motherfuckers start talking shit, and it's like every time I was saying something, so you talking bird to me? I went off on the motherfuckers. Don't be talking shit to me. Been out all fucking night and shit and want to come talk shit to me. I'm gonna evict your fucking ass. How about that? What's up, Sister Jackie? Piece of the LBC. I wish I could evict your asses, okay? What's up, Kevin Kelly? Piece of the LBC. What's up, Max? You can speak twice. Okay, I can speak twice. All righty then. Piece of the LBC. Happy New Year, Max. Hey, Daniel Barry. Oh my Lord. Yeah, them fucking birds was talking big buku shit. I said, man, if you don't quit talking to me. But anyways, I am going to talk about some of the things that have been happening around the YouTube streets, right? Because, we come here and we talk about YouTube street shit and then life shit too. I don't want to talk about those shootings because that shit is just too depressing. Like, my Lord. Anyways, but let me just get into the fuckery and keep my mind away from that. But be careful. Pay attention. People are still Looney Tune in their head and they're out here real Daffy Duck. Okay? Just keep that in mind. But now we're going to just talk about the YouTube streets. Now, it's been popping off over there in the beef sector. Kiki, who got herself lined with Yagtavia's stupid ass. Well, she's been running around here from platform to platform, having this big fight with her ex, right? And Dory. Now, there's a story behind Dory and Kiki, which goes back some years. At one point in time, Dory and Kiki were cool. Right? They were cool, and then they had a falling out, and the falling out is around this guy named Rolex that Dory is with, who happens to be the baby father of Kiki's daughter. Kiki's daughter. Yes, I said it right. Now, what I'm trying to understand is why people are acting like this is so fucking new, brand new. It's not brand new. Like, Kiki has been saying this for a fucking long time. And what she said way, way back then was that Dory knew that was her dude. And she got with him. She said that shit a long, long time ago. These niggas is acting like every time you talk to them, it's like, oh, something new has been introduced. No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. I knew that shit. And I'm not an aficionado, if you will, of the beef sector, but I knew that shit. How do my good weed smoking ass know this shit and you niggas don't know? Because I don't pay no attention because I be, smoke weed every day. Hey, Sally Walker, peace in the LBC. OMG, they just did. Pastor had a massive heart attack. Pastor just had a massive heart attack. Is that real? Actually, Dory was the wife. Okay. Dory was the wife. Look, I don't know if Dory's actually married to that dude. Or she must have got married after the fact. But it wasn't like Kiki went messing with her dude. Dory went messing with Kiki's dude. But they running around here. Oh my God. It kicked off over there at Rodney's. And that Rolex dude, he got on I guess he took the phone from Dory and he was talking boo-coo shit. This nigga sounded very, just like a assertive ass motherfucker, like a very assertive, very, very strong voiced and shit. He was talking buku shit. He ended up talking shit to his own daughter. She started crying. He didn't care about none of his words. Kiki wouldn't even get the fuck off the live. Like, as soon as that nigga got to talking shit, I would have just went down. or got my daughter away? And why are you even having these communications around your daughter? And then it was just so weird. And then Kiki went from there to Bertha Mays to she was at Pizarro's. Where else did she go? She been fucking everywhere. But that shit that kicked off at Rodney's was a trip. And then Octavia's ass finally showed up because Ness put a cuckoo, and here came a bird ass nigga. All right, he didn't come right away. It took him some time, but he got there. You know, got there with his good pigeon ass, and like it wasn't even really saying anything. He didn't shut it down, tell Kiki to get down. None of that fucking shit. You supposed to be her dude, and none of that shit went down. It was just weird. But the whole thing was just clout chasing because that's the number one clout chasing ass nigga in the world. You know what I'm saying? Very, very fucking clout chasey. So that's what he normally does. Hey, Cynical One, hi, Sincere Melanated Max, Boogie T, Latte, Kevin Kelly, Jackie, and Chat. Facts. Kiki went messing with Dory, man. Sally Walker, when the hell did that happen? When the hell did that happen? It has been known that it was the other way around. Dory didn't get married yet. Dory chased after Nikki man. That's what I'm saying. And I don't think she even married to him. What's up, Don Play? Peace in the LBC. No, Dory wasn't married to him first. Facts. Kiki was with him the first, and Dory got with him to and claimed marriage. Facts. We talking facts now. We talking facts. And this shit is not old. This shit is, not new. This shit is old. Like, she said this a fucking long time ago. A long time ago. It's not like she never said that. Kiki talking about how Dory came about with the situation. Now, she might have elaborated some more in regards to how, whatever the hell was going on. She and Dory befriended her. Then Dory was like, I need to keep tabs and this, that, and other, and give me his phone number. And next thing you know, she with the dude. And Kiki says she don't fucking care. You know what I'm saying? Dory just could have just told her. It gotta be some kind of fucking caring about some of this shit, because that would not even be a relevant part of the conversation of how she even got with the dude. It would just be basically, bitch, get out the way about me talking to this nigga about not paying whatever to my daughter or being a father. But if a nigga show you that he don't want to be a father, you ain't gotta chase him down, get calluses on your feet. Fuck that nigga. You every woman, it's all in you. Fuck that nigga. I wouldn't be having no kind of conversations with his bitch ass. Man, that nigga was so fucking, he sound like DMX and shit in his voice. All strong-throated and shit. Strong-throated ass nigga. Kiki has a man now. Not sure why her entertaining Dory, not my business. That's what I'm fucking talking about. And you got you a YouTube nigga that came up off the YouTube to come see your ass here with all out here game goofy and looking all game goofy and shit. You know what I'm saying? But you keep ignoring this nigga. They told you to look, Pizarro's live right now. They told you in Pizarro's chat, or they mentioned that nigga live. What the fuck you doing over there modding for Pizarro? Why you ain't standing by your man? He said, what did Nikki, not Nikki, not Kiki. I keep on calling her Nikki, but what did Kiki say up in there? What did she say? Poor Octavius. I said, this girl don't give a fuck about that nigga. Then she want to make up with Tracy and shit, and she really likes Tracy. I'm like, girl, Kiki is a liar. Hey, Hanlon, peace in the LBC. Peace in the LBC. Did I say hi to you? Man, and Kevin Kelly, I hope I did say your name. You know what I'm saying? Peace in the LBC. Of course, Cynical One. Man, T-Latte. Okay. Gigi. Hey, Gigi, peace in the LBC. Happy New Year. We talking about a weird-ass situation over there in the beef sector. Oh, my God. It's just ridiculous. And then they on Lemon's ass with the fucking bow tie and all that other shit. You know what I mean? With the one-eye bow tie and them old-ass broads that he's over there panhandling too. Now, look, there's nothing wrong. Let me just not say it that way, because I don't feel that way, because I'm an old-ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? 999 years old, but I ain't a bitch. But I'm just, how I talk. I'm old as fuck. And so, but I do have some sense and sensibility, and I wouldn't literally be going over there trying to entertain somebody half my fucking age for the sake of hoping that he might possibly do what? Because this nigga don't give a fuck about you. He want a man. He want a fucking man. So I don't know. I mean, y'all just fucking bored or something. Like, what is happening? What the fuck is happening? That nigga over there looking like a Oompa Loompa and some other fucking shit. Let me just shut up. Let me just shut up. Happy New Year. Okay. They just believe in Kiki because y'all don't like Dory. I don't dislike Dory. And I don't dislike Kiki. I don't know them other than what they present. I could say that both of them need to leave this shit alone because the little girl keeps on saying, and she's 18 years old. Okay, people keep on saying she's an adult. I don't think when they're 18 they're adults. You know, you're not fully strong-minded, fully developed in your mind until 25. Till fucking 25. Your mind has not fully developed until 25. So yeah, you know, she ain't no adult. She 18 years old. But she has more sense and sensibility than these grown ass niggas. She's literally telling these niggas, like, stop talking about me. Why are you guys talking about me? Get offline. And why does she even know about this stuff? She doesn't even have to fucking know about this. It was like Kiki draws her into it. So, you know, yeah, these niggas out here all are wrong. They wrong. Hey, and Renee, peace in the LBC. All these niggas is wrong. If I have a woman and she arguing with her ex man, I am leaving her. Okay, because she ain't fully invested in you. She don't want that nigga. I mean, I don't know what kind of clout chase or bullshit ass maneuver these niggas is on, but he might be hanging and clinging on to her because Kiki has I don't know if Kiki's still drinking. She seemed like she's somewhat in her right state, but I feel like there's a little something there undercurrent. I don't know what the fuck, but she definitely is spending her time online, going from panel to panel to panel with, you know, like feeding off this whole thing that popped off at Rodney's. Like the argument between her and Dory and the daughter getting up there and that Rolex dude talking crazy and stuff and just the whole production of it all. The fuck? I said, man, you can't make this shit up. Now, this shit's been around for a long time, though. Just for those who don't know, it's been around for a very long time. And a long time ago, Kiki said that Dory got with that dude kind of like behind her back type of thing. I am every woman, okay? It's all in her. Do anything you want now, baby. Do it naturally. Oh, oh, oh. I can cast a spell only you can have. That's how niggas start doing when they don't know the words. I got it. Then they skip over a whole fucking verse. I got it. I'm every woman. Oh shit, this is how niggas do when they just don't know the words. I'm trying to tell you. Man, please, I know how Kiki operates in my mind. She only needs to tell her how pretty she is. It's just a damn shame. What's up, gas man? Peace in LBC. I need to find some dope. Okay. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Some weed. There's a whole bunch of motherfuckers on drugs out here, okay? 18 years old is still a kid. That's what I'm saying. Facts. It is still a fucking kid. Hey, yummy yums. Peace in the LBC. What's up, kind to me? Peace in the LBC. Peace in the LBC to everybody. Happy New Year. Man, I'm trying to tell you, there's a little girl, and she's talking with more sense and sensibility than most people. It's sad to see this play out, but Kiki just wants some attention the way I see it. You know, the way I see it is that she just wants some attention, and using that her baby and stuff like to be part of this shit is just bullshit. She ain't got no fucking interest in Yagtavius, and that nigga's on a clout chase. He's been on a clout chase. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, it's just for him to just be there and to act like and present this, that, and other. Nigga, come on, she ain't thinking about you. This is not the first time Kiki has moved that way. When you was way over there in the Mo3 sector trying to kick off some shit, she was doing her own fucking live. She went nowhere near your ass. So I know it's bullshit. I call bullshit on all this stuff. Oh my God. Mm-mm-mm. So then also some other shit happened over there at Grown Folks. I was in the clouds, and I just want to address a stupid ass white bitch. You know, she didn't say nothing to me, but I'm just gonna say this because you know it was all surrounded around Rex, and I'm not really certain if I really just even want to talk about Rex situation in got that damn 2.0. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna say this about the white bitch. Check this out, Rosewood Ho. If it's out there about your ass, then a nigga can talk about it as well. While you talking that shit to him, you know, coming at him, bitch. Let's not forget that you've been traveling and searching the world, and I'm trying to find my baby for a goddamn Newport box. Let's not forget about that drunk ass nigga and his weird ass fucking ways, bitch. Let's not forget about that shit when you want to say something about Rex. And what does Rex family got to do with you, ho? How you know about the sister, him, Brenda calling the sister, or how do you even know about, well, that's, you know, that's another thing. That's a separate thing. But how do you even know that he wasn't invited to his parents, whatever the fuck or other, his family function? What does his family function have to do with you, ho? Like, why are you bringing that up in an argument to him? Y'all weird as fuck. But where did you hear that shit from? Where did you hear about his family not inviting him to a party or what have you? Over here, because you stay in my bushes, you was a sorry bitch. You was a sorry bitch, but they ain't got shit to do in an argument with him with your fucking good Rosewood ass. You was a Rosewood hoe. And you stay in black people's business. You stay planting seeds of deception and bullshit. You a shit starter to the fullest. Mm-hmm. Oh, stupid bitch. All planned out from recycled narratives, and they acting is still bad. Okay, Yactavius. Okay, Yactavius. The whole fucking thing was just, it's just like they're going from platform to platform, playing out the situation, and this is old as hell. It's old as hell. Anyways, yeah, I just had to tell a Rosewood hoe off, you know, real quick. I'm not really trying to start, like, I don't even want to, well, I don't want to say that. Like, I like Rex. Rex is cool, but I don't know if he's putting himself in positions or what have you. You know what I mean? But we're not going to act real blind out here about his liking for a 2.0. And we're not gonna act like this bitch wasn't taking money. If she really didn't want to have nothing to do with the nigga, then she would have said, fuck your money, because all money ain't good money. I mean, can you block somebody from your Cash App? There's all kinds of shit you could fucking do. So we're not gonna act like that taking up his money don't mean shit. These bitches is crazy. They real crazy. Mm-hmm. She is speaking of Kendra, if y'all want to know. Right, sincere off the porch, okay? Off the fucking porch. Hey, room shaker, peace in the LBC. I'm just saying 2025 is not the time to be coming in with the fuckery, but if they coming in with it, let's just call it what the fuck it is. And I'm thinking sassy. I'm thinking the Baroness is upset with me. I done spoke to the Baroness. Where was I at? Bertha Mays? I think I might have been at Bertha Mays. Yeah, I spoke to the Baroness. She didn't speak back. I said, oh, hey, Baroness, I spoke to you. She didn't speak back. I said, oh, sassy, I know your good bougie ass is not upset. Because I did not say nothing about your ass. I'm, you know, I am going to keep it real with you. Oh, there you are. Okay, there you are, sassy girl. Why the fuck are you waiting to Sunday? Why are you waiting to Sunday to hit the live button? Is it because you just want the shit to be just underneath? Because you know it's like a 3-day cycle. It's a 3-day cycle, so shit probably will be old. And Octavius them, they over there running they play right now, so that's kind of interesting. But I'm glad you're not upset. I spoke back to you, honey. Oh, okay. I didn't see that you spoke back to me. Peace in the LBC. Okay, 2I and C. What's up? Gas man blocked me. Blocked from Peach's Cash App. Oh, is he? My day come live has always been Sunday. I know, but you need to go now. Hey, Tacky, peace in the LBC. Oh my God. I'm just saying you should go now. That's just me, my personal thought process. That's all. Gas Man was blocked from Peach's Cash App. You know, Gas Man said something the other day that was quite interesting. I said, man, this nigga did not spend. Like, some of you men folk, I don't know what it is and what these women are saying to y'all, but y'all need to have some discernment about your contribution to CCs, and then just don't make it so personal. Like, okay, make it about like, hey, I like the content that you brought, and let me just donate a little something. Just don't get so personally invested, because it's a hustle. 9 times out of 10, these people ain't gonna be thinking about you. It is a hustle, okay? Now I prefer doing me, Saida. Okay. All right, I feel you. I feel you, Sassy. I thought Sassy was mad at me. I said, no, the Baroness ain't mad at me. Now, what kind of bullshit is that? Yeah, stop letting these people hustle you guys up out your money. Like, and I don't give a fuck what a bitch say. I don't care what any of these hoes say. They always say, oh, you checking people's pockets. No, I'm not. I don't give a fuck about none of y'all pockets. But you want to spin a narrative. You want to make it seem like I'm invested in something. No, when I come out here, I'm talking about business. I'm talking about if we had a bet or some kind of shit like that, or you purchased a thing or something, which I ain't selling shit. You hoes is over there selling goddamn every fucking thing, including your fucking pussy. And now you tried to give it away, but a motherfucker don't want it. All that kind of stuff. First, you tried to sell it, and then motherfucker just had to try to give it away. And the motherfucker still didn't want it. Just ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? But you bitches, that's why I say you bitches be on that bullshit. Y'all be on the want to get fucked train. Sincere ain't on that train. Sincere is not on that train. And that's another thing. Oh, I was over at Big Rigs. Okay. So I hit his link over there. He went live. Now, y'all, if y'all notifications is not on, like, you know, what do? You take it off all, put it on the one underneath, and then go back to all, so you can get your notifications and shit like that. And so make sure you just, you know, get that bell all ringing for Big Rig, because he's back on the scene now. He's gonna be going live now. He did an unboxing and revealing of his microphone and his camera and ring light and stuff. He's gonna set it all up. And he hit his 1K, so, you know, shouts out to him. But I hit the link over there, right? And so let me just, you know, kick it with him for a while and stuff. And guess who brought their ass up there? Snoop. I was like, okay. So I got quiet, because, you know, when a bitch be moving a certain way towards me, acting a certain way, saying certain fucking things, I'll get quiet on your ass, because bitch, I want to see which way you about to move. I don't know if I'm about to blast off on you or not. It can go any fucking which way you like it to go. That's where I was coming from in my head. Like, bitch, really? Now, she came up there as some onion thing, and I think she might have took a jab, but I wasn't certain, so I didn't, you know, bitch, you ain't talking to me. Put a name on it. Name it. Say, because I'm up here. I'm fucking up here. Now, we all know Snoop went over there with them 2.0s, got acting real stupid towards me and some other fucking shit. We all know about that shit, right? You took off the gauntlet for and some other fucking things. Came out here, start talking shit. So, bitch, okay. And I ain't never done anything to you. Always been supportive and some other shit. Okay, I see you. I see you. I don't have to say shit to your ass. But I will jump off the porch on your ass if I fucking feel like it. Like, I mean, you could tap me in. A nigga could tap me in if they want to. They really can. But anyways, so yeah, she had came up there, and I was up there for a long time, but I had some things I was doing around me and stuff, and I was smoking that good weed too, and I was like, ooh, wait, you know what I'm saying? Let me just go on. You know, I was there. I said a couple of things, but I was there, but not there. So finally I said, fuck it, let me just get off of here, because, you know, I got, you know, busy right now for a second. And as soon as after I fucking leave, because you know, like when you come out, you don't hear things initially, but when you come out at the same space. Well, at least for me, if I leave your life, I end up in your life, as it's playing, but I'm stuck like maybe 3 seconds behind or 5 seconds behind, however, from the time I left and in there. I hear her saying something to Big Rig about how he could have facilitated a conversation between me and her. Like I'm thinking, like, did you have a conversation with Big Rig about this? Or was it just gonna be like a surprise? Surprise, surprise, surprise shit. I'm like, what? And why would I be having a conversation over there with you about any fucking thing? Like, that's weird. I'm not understanding. Like, I'm not understanding the whole thing. Now, I don't feel a way personally per se. But when you kick shit off on me or kick shit off with me and you decide that whatever you done came to in your head, then you should fucking come here and say something to me. Y'all bitches be on some hating and shit. I swear. Like, I don't understand the movements and shit, but I don't move the way you guys do. If I ever did a thing to a bitch, I will come to you and be like, if it ever resolved in my head that I was out of line, out of pocket, or whatever the fuck, I'm coming to you. To fucking you to tell you. When you hit that live button, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna hit the link and say, I apologize for X, Y, and Z. Whoop de wop wop wop. Oh, the whoop wop wops. It was just weird. You know what I mean? It was just weird. So, yeah, I guess she wanted him to facilitate something. Big Rig was like, you know what I'm saying? No. But I moved on down the road. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not coming back around, circling back. I left down for a reason. I have shit to do in that moment. But I heard your ass, but it didn't make any sense because I was up there for a very fucking long time and you could have just said whatever the hell you wanted to say. But I'm not going to engage with your ass. I don't have shit to say. I don't have shit to say until you fucking come correct. Like, I'm not fucking with you hoes. Y'all play too many games with, for me. Like, y'all be out here creating narratives and shit and jumping on bandwagons and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't roll like that. I don't have a hater fucking bone in my body. I don't give a fuck what you hoes is doing as long as you ain't doing no fuck shit to me. But y'all stay doing fuck shit and dragging other people into shit and having these goddamn, behind the scenes do-si-do-yo partner parties and shit. All you motherfuckers be on bandwagons. And I see your ass. I see you. Oh, also, I got to ask Jay Dunn too. What's up, Big Rigs? Peace and LBC. Girl. I mean, not girl, not you, but shit, sorry, Big Rigs, I ain't talking to you. I'm saying in general, because now I'm talking like I'm talking to my girlfriend or something, you know what I'm saying? Peace in the LBC. Okay, thank you for pulling up on me yesterday, Sincere. I really appreciate it. No problem. No problem, man. I have a good time, you know what I'm saying? I try to support people. I'm always supporting people, you know what I mean? Oh, but y'all, check this out. So, Jay Dunn was over there too, right? And so I got to ask Jay Dunn about that shit that happened over at Room Shakers when she took a personal note about what YouTube camera said. I was like, oh, finally I could let me just ask you just straight the fuck up, okay? You know what I'm saying? Because you said you took a personal, noted, or you duly noted the situation. Now, the breakdown is this, right? So we was over at Room Shakers and Jay Dunn was over there and I was on the panel and YouTube cameras on the panel. So YouTube cameras got to talking about how Sassy was pulling those voice memos back, right? And so she got tickled by it. And she said something to the nature of, go Sassy. Now she's saying this to Jay Dunn. I said, man, got to understand who the fuck you talking to sometimes. And when I heard Jay Dunn say, duly noted, I know you thought that was funny. Noted. I was like, oh. So we talked about that a little bit over there at Big Rigs, and oh my God. So she said she has confirmed she think YouTube cameras are sneaky. She has the capabilities of some fuck shit. I said, ooh. Well, she didn't say that other part, the capabilities of the fuck shit. That's me. But she do think she's sneaky and capable of some shit. It's not the verbatim, it's a summation. But it's it's the gist. God dang, it's the fucking gist of it, okay? Oh my God. It was like, I said, man. So, my prediction is that YouTube cameras is gonna tread real fucking lightly. She gonna tread lightly because she really just don't want to have a fight with Jay Dunn. And I didn't even get the chance to ask Jay Dunn about that part too, right? Because I wanted to ask her, because the going narrative is that YouTube cameras really wants to have it out with Jay Dunn, but she feels like Ness is more of an easy situation. You know what I'm saying? But I think Ness and YouTube cameras is still at it, but YouTube cameras is kind of like shied away from the conversation a bit. Like she's trying not to keep the flames going. She's trying to really act like Ness is a non-factor and, everybody fucking else is the non-factor type of thing. She's doing the bougie shit. Bougie. She doing it. She'll take a couple of jabs here and there. I mean, OMG, that would be a fight. Facts. It's good. Look. She gonna have to tread lightly with Jay Dunn because Jay Dunn got her eyes or one eye. Like maybe it's like a peripheral. Bitch, I see you out the side, but I'm looking forward. One eye going one, the other eye going straight forward. Like that would be a sight. Crazy eyes. You know what I'm saying? Sincere, when you dropped yesterday, Snoop brought it up. I think she might want to squash that ish. I kind of wanted to bring it up while you were there, but the vibe was good and didn't want to ruin it. Thank you so much, Jackie. Yeah, I feel you. Look, can you come up for a moment? I'm going to drop the link. If you can come up for a moment. But if you can't, that's fine too. Still going to drop the link because my mom's about to tell me to drop it. I know I can feel it in the air. But yeah, maybe she do want to squash it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And but I'm still going to see you the same way. I'm still going to know that you have the capability at any fucking moment to be sideways on my ass just to go along with whatever the fuck is going on. I'm going to see you that way. Because when the 2.0s, when me and the 2.0s fell out and me and Brenda fell out, a lot of motherfuckers started moving real sideways. You know what I'm saying? So don't think I'm not going to see that shit and call it out. And now I'm not going to remember it. Fuck. The fuck I look like? Willie Foo-Foo? What's up, Big Rig? Peace in the LBC.
What's up, Sincere?
Man, what's going on with you? I had a good time over there at your channel. And congratulations on your 1K.
That's what's up.
Now, you have to keep on hitting the live button, right? So you can get back in the algorithm.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Jay Dunn tore Envy up. And Jay Dunn was on Envy's ass. Look, and Envy too. Fuck that nigga. I mean, I don't dislike his good underbaked ass chicken ass. You know what I'm saying? It's non-baked ass chicken, non-fried chicken ass. Just you know what I'm saying? I don't feel no type of way about him, but don't play these games. Don't act like you weren't acting funny too when all the shit with Brenda and the 2.0s went about. See, all this shit come back to that motherfucking situation where you niggas felt like it was gonna be a slaughter. You didn't know I was good with this close quarter knuckle drilling game, right? You didn't know I was good with this close cornered knuckle drilling game. And
you got fight in you. You got fight in you, Sincere.
Swinging on them hoes and chopping off heads, and you fuck y'all. I mean, on everything, on mamas,
on faith.
Facts. But go ahead, Big Rig. What you talking about?
So yeah, when you had dropped yesterday, Snoop had brought you up, and I ain't even gonna lie. While you was up there and she was up there, I did kind of want to bring it up and kind of like see what was going on, but everybody was kind of chill, man. Y'all wasn't really speaking, so there was no bad blood going, so it was a cool vibe. I didn't want to bring something up and then get y'all to going at each other or miscommunication. You feel me? But when she brought it up though to me though, she was just like, yeah, you could have had the time to speak on me and Sincere situation, and we probably could have put that behind us in 24. And I was like, you know what, Snoop, you absolutely right, man. I was kind of thinking that, and I should have probably jumped on it. You know what I mean? But I didn't. You know what I'm saying? But when she brought it
I
up
mean,
to me, that's telling me she wants to let that shit go.
but it's not up to you though. Like I don't
Right.
understand why she put the onus on you. You don't have shit to do with anything. She kicked it off over here in on my platform. She came coming down like a one of the fucking flocks of seagulls with the bullshit talking about a one-on-one. Well, I'm saying to you, I want to have a conversation with you, sister. I would like to get some things out the way first.
Right.
And then
You
you
did.
over here like, I'm gonna be live on my platform, man. Stop playing with me. And that whole fucking shit was behind the 2.0 situations. What's up, Gib? Peace in the LBC. Hey, Paulette Waters, behind Gib and the fucking and Lady Law. Because she sided. You know what I'm saying? She took a side. And you think I don't see that shit? You ain't gonna sell me no dream. You done lost your fucking mind. And we come from the same place of understanding. And I'm saying to you, sister, and I give you the greeting. And I'm saying, like, man, yeah, okay.
No, I was there. You did tell her, she can, chop it up with you right then and there on the spot. And I did see what she said in a reply, you know what I mean? And I just thought it was all kind of fucked up. Like the whole thing was just, it didn't have to go that way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing I don't like when it kind of comes to the social media shit, because then everything kind of becomes content. But I mean, if you fuck with somebody, man, and y'all good, like everything don't got to be content. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter really whose platform it's on. If we right here, man, let's fucking discuss the shit and get this shit over with.
Yeah, because like I don't know why you just thought you was gonna catch me out in the Badlands and pop up somewhere. How many times have I been live? You could have just came the fuck over here and tried to have the conversation for real, for real. But when you go and put people in your little shows and get to talking shit, and then you got motherfuckers in your chat feeling some type of way, all the things, you know what I'm saying? And you bitches all rolling on the same thing. Like, I'm trying to tell you, like, check this out. I was over at Snoop's, and this is before she just like kind of it went very left, right? I was over at Snoop's. I'm in the chat, and I say hi to Maya, and I can't see what's her name? 2.0 bitch. I can't see her ass, you know what I'm saying? Because she called herself blocking me. So I'm like, okay, but Maya speaks to her, but don't speak to me. And I'm in the chat and Snoop can see me and this bitch don't say shit to me. Now you make it make sense. You tell me that you ain't rolling on the behalf of or lined up with and on on the same mind frame as you didn't become one of 99 like the Borg and shit. Don't tell me that shit ain't happening. All I'm saying is ain't no dreams gonna be sold. What's up, NY? Peace in the LBC. Now these niggas that come back my way are gonna sell me a fucking dream about shit. We gonna have a full-on fucking understanding that you's a bitch or a two-ball bitch or a split-tail hoe, a fucking Decepticon or some other fucking shit, a practitioner of lies or something. We gonna have the full understanding of whatever the fuck you are, then we can move on from there.
I mean, I can't argue that, man. I mean, I'm the same way. I observe everything. You feel me? And like me myself, I speak to everybody. Especially if they done spoke to me in the past, whatever. When I hit a chat, but if I feel anything kind of funny or whatnot, I'm the same way, man. It's like, okay, I see it. You know what I mean? So like, I can't argue with you on that. I'm the same fucking way, man. Like if I'm somewhere and somebody acting kind of funny or whatnot, I don't always gotta address it. I just take note of it. You know what I'm saying, and keep it pushing. So
Facts, just take note of the shit, you know what I'm saying? But when you jump your ass out there on fucking parachutes, like when you decide you're gonna put on your duns, okay, and your all red leggings, high tops, and your high tops, your red high tops and shit, and you gonna put on your cape and shit and jump out of windows on my ass, then bitch, you better be ready to save the day. You know what I'm saying? Dun, 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 dun. What you jump on? What you put your superhero outfit on for? To come at me like I'm the problem.
yeah, but y'all was cool though, man. I think this whole shit is bullshit. Like, do you think y'all can fucking come to an understanding with this shit?
I don't feel no type of way about Snoop. She's the one that felt the way about me. She lined herself with and did so and acted accordingly, okay, to the whole goddamn dancing to the beat of their fucking drum. In my mind, I don't feel no type of way about you, but I will never ever think that you ain't capable of doing some shit like that again. You and I'm not gonna give you an opportunity to do it. But am I gonna just come at you crazy 24/7? Hell no, I don't give a fuck about you bitches like that.
No, I know you ain't gonna be like that. I know that. But I'm just saying, is there a future and everybody just kind of being cool, man, putting that little dumb shit aside and just moving forward, man.
Yeah, we'll see. We gotta have words first. But yeah, but probably not. But I still, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna have a word with me, you have it fucking here. But you now understand where I'm coming from. So, there we go. Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's fair, man. You know what I'm saying? I just think the whole thing with that whole platform shit is just from what I take from what she was saying when she was talking is, hey, I hit your platform all the time. I just wanted you to kind of come over to my platform, you know what I'm saying? And we have the conversation, the content thing, you know what I'm saying? So, I noticed that's kind of like how the CCs do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I go to your platform, but you never pull up on mine and all
But
that.
that's a
Me
lie.
myself, I don't trip on that shit, but I
But
just
that's the
noticed
part
that
you
kind
don't
of be
understand, Big Rig. That's a fucking lie. I've hit Snoop's link plenty of times. And I be in the chat and I share her live. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? If you talking about support, you can't even speak in that manner. That's why I could take that shit right off the board. You don't come in, you come in, you don't say hi. You know what I'm saying? You come straight with that shit, and then it becomes then you try to accuse me of calling you flip floppy. You know what I'm saying? When somebody else is calling you flip floppy, I'll call your ass flounder. That's usually how I talk. But somebody else is talking about that, and then you make it a thing towards me. Like, man, that whole thing was just a narrative spin, and you can't say that I haven't support you. So you know what I'm saying? Out of nowhere, all of these weird ass things keep popping up because it's an alignment with certain fucking people. Me, I'm independent. I do this thing on my own. You know what I'm saying? I treat people the way I want to be treated. If a bitch will feel a way, if a bitch feel a fucking way, then that's on them. It sounds like a personal problem at this point, especially when you hoes could have all came and said whatever you needed to fucking say to me over here with some fucking respect, bitch, because you in my kingdom. You don't drop down demanding fucking nothing from me. That's the
you
problem
got a
with you
point,
hoes.
man.
You
You
hoes
got a
don't know
point.
how to be fucking queens in your fucking kingdom. The fuck is wrong with you? But you want somebody to give you some fucking respect, but you bitches want to come with disrespect 24/7 like you running shit. You don't run me. Sorry, bitches. And I mean, this is whoever fucking this hits is whoever it fucking hits. I mean, on everything, Big Rig. You know what I'm saying? We come from the part of California where it's about respect. It ain't about all that other fucking shit. It's about getting money and fucking respect.
Off top.
Not all that other goofy ass bullshit they be with. And when we network and when we handshake and when we say, it's that one, it's that one. It's all
That's a
about
fact.
your motherfucking it's like it's your word, man.
That's your word.
What are you talking about? What the fuck is you talking about? So when y'all come out here with all that bullshit, I'm just like, man, if you don't back the fuck up off of me, you good stupid ass bitch. Like, what's wrong with you? And I be nice. I do be nice. I believe in giving respect. I believe in that, and treating people, accordingly. But I don't believe in when once you do a fucking thing to me that I have to just fucking acquiesce to your ass. Like, bitch, you ain't running me. You didn't give birth to me. The fuck is you talking about? I'm a whole grown ass woman out here, and you bitches are supposed to be grown too. Well, man, down kid, down kid. But go ahead, Big Rig. I'm sorry.
No, you getting it out, man, and what you saying, you making a lot of sense. Like I said, I was there when the shit, went down. You know what I'm saying? I was in your chat when that whole shit went down, and just all kind of like some bullshit, bro. I think it just kind of got blown up for no reason. I think the way you came was very respectful. Right there in real time, you was willing to have the conversation. I think it would have been cool if she would have pulled up and had the conversation, and then, after y'all had the conversation, you could have went to her platform and y'all did whatever y'all had to do. I just think you wanted more of an understanding because you did just come from some bullshit because you was over at Coolin's and that shit had happened. I mean, I seen all that shit. It was all in the same time period. So I don't blame you for not wanting to, hit somebody else's panel. These panels could be dangerous, man. I say that shit all the time. So, I can't blame you,
Really, in
man.
truth, I wouldn't care if any of them bitches would have hit the panel. But I was trying to say to her, look, I've been coming around and you've been acting kind of funny, as if like there's an issue or something. And you know what's the problem? Like I want to have that conversation.
Well, yeah, y'all need to have that conversation. That's something I don't know. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's for sure.
Well, that's where I was coming from. But she didn't like give the chance for it. You know what I'm saying? It was all about the one-on-one. And what you want to talk to me about one-on-one about fucking what?
Well, I was
About
thinking it was that whole issue of what went down like with the cooling thing and shit. You know what I'm saying?
right. Case in point, back to Lady Law, the 2.0s. Who was all in your chat that day, and I was speaking to you and shit, and speaking to all y'all was acting real sideways. So okay, which I don't give a fuck because I don't give a shit about Lady Law. And but shout out to Maya. I like Maya ass, but she gonna do what she gonna fucking do. But I don't have time for the bullshit. We're not gonna act like a thing ain't a thing. Like we're not gonna act like you literally didn't side with these motherfuckers. And then you turn around and said something to the nature about what I said about a Lady Law, as if I was wrong. No, the bitch is a setup broad. And I done gave motherfuckers example time after time of what the fuck it really is with her. She called the police on Jazzy 7 fucking times. You knew she was coming. She came to your space and you called the police. What you trying to set her up for? Like she, because could have only went really 3 ways, right? Either she gonna go home safely, either she gonna be locked up, or she gonna be dead. Fucking with the police. The other 2 are very highly, like more potential to happen.
Yeah, I hear it be going down over there in them sectors over there. So yeah, that shit wild.
Yeah, but it's like this is just me. Like I'm not Big Rig ain't got shit to do with this. It's me talking. Like he ain't got shit to do with this because you bitches like to turn things around and stuff. And you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, come on now. If we're gonna talk about the root of things. I'm pulling nigga weed the fuck up today. We talking from the root of fucking things.
Hey, Snoop in the chat right now, man. Hey, Snoop, why don't you hit that link, man?
Like I said, we could have had the conversation. I was drunk, so let's just leave that offer there. It's not that serious. God bless you going to get far with all this hate you carry around. Yeah, okay. Call it
See,
hate,
that's why
bitch.
we ain't never gonna have a conversation, man. Because it's just
See what I'm talking about?
let's just stop.
Stupid
It's
shit.
just
Stupid shit.
the the
Narrative
the the,
spinning.
the
Yeah.
funny talk and everything. We just need to let that go. Snoop, if you can just hit the link, man. You know what I'm saying? I brought it up that what you had told me
No,
yesterday when
she
she
don't
had
need to
dropped.
hit the link. No, she don't need to hit the link. She just stay
God
her ass
damn.
right there. Stay her ass right there. I ain't fucking with you then.
Oh,
Go on
there
and
it
spin a
is.
narrative. Spin the narrative that you fucking need to spin, bitch. Who the fuck hating on you?
Yeah, I
Who
would
the
have
fuck
dropped down and let
who
y'all
the
have
fuck
the thing. You know what I
angry?
mean?
Nobody. I'm just telling the truth, and then you guys can't understand the truth. You cannot understand it, can you, Snoop? And you still coming here out of line. So fuck you. Okay? I'm still here to have a subscriber remain. That's a big shit. Okay. Hey, just Andrea, peace and LBC.
What's up, Justin Andrea?
But see what I'm saying?
Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Happy New Year to all y'all, for real.
Just as quick as I said it, right? You know what I'm saying? Boom. Boom.
Yeah, I don't like shit just going left just to be going left, man. So that's crazy.
Now I
We
want
supposed to
these
be in the
bitches
new
to
year.
stay.
You feel
I
me? We
want them to
supposed to be in the new
stay.
year.
I want them to stay in the nature of themselves. Yeah, don't turn back unless you turn into a pillar of salt. Stay the course. Stay the course. Because I am. But anyways, outside of that, what's up, Big Rig?
Hey man, I'm chilling, man. I had a good time last night. I appreciate y'all pulling up, Jay Dunn. You know what I'm saying? She always be having a nigga dying and shit.
Man, when you going live again?
I want to go live actually in like 2 days or something, man. I'm finna hook all this shit up today and just kind of run through it a little bit, and then I want to go live. So
Hey,
maybe in
like,
about
why
like
was
two
the
days.
light? Was that the ring light changing your background, all kinds of colors? Like, what was that?
Nah, that was just the LEDs I got just in the spot.
Oh, okay, not the LEDs. Oh, I was like, why was the background changing color like that? But
Yeah, hell
like,
yeah, Jay Dunn. She told me I was on some red light district shit though. I was like, she cold.
not the red light district.
If I had that
Mhm.
TLC queued up, that would have been perfect, man. I was like, God damn.
Okay, look, I wanted to tell you something. Like, if you're on your
Yeah.
phone, right? If you go into like the settings at the top under style and presets, that's where you can change. Like, so if you want to change your background to, like, say they wanted you to go to a square, right?
Hey, that's what sincere. See, and the thing is when I did it on an accident, right? Because I seen somebody with the circles, and I was like, damn, I want that shit. And I
Mm-hmm.
did it on StreamYard, but see, I was on my phone yesterday, and I was like, damn, that's why I just said I was on my phone. It's fucked up. I don't remember what I hit. So when you just said that right now, I'm like, okay, that's what it was. It was under style or something. Because I was trying to look for it, like to make it instead of it being
Hold
a
on one
circle to
second.
be the
Hold on
square.
one second. Wait, hold on one second. Oh, you're gonna be out of your body for the whole entire the fucking year, Melanese. You a punk ass bitch. You was a sorry asshole and a fucking follower. Now fuck you. You can get the fuck up out my chat. That's what you can do. Don't block her, y'all. But you can get the fuck up out of my chat. That's what you can do, bitch. Go find something else to do. And see, I fucking knew the fakeness was in you, hoe. You want to come at Big Rig and tell him he could have facilitated this, that, another. And now look at you today, right fucking in my chat, still talking shit on some punk ass bitch shit. Yeah, bitch, I had your number. I have your number. You ain't fooling me. You ain't fucking fooling me. But go ahead, Big Rig.
Damn, that shit just got worse. That's crazy.
Because she's stupid like that. And I'm forcing these hoes to be the snakes that they fucking are. You see what I'm saying? You don't get a chance to fucking change up with me, bitch. You're going to stay the course. You're going to stay the fucking course. But go ahead, Big Rig.
So yeah, so when I was on the phone yesterday and I didn't remember how to fucking change that thing, and I didn't want to like get to fiddle in my phone and shit all on live to try to figure it out. So that's why I was just like, fuck it. But that's what it was though, sincere. So it's under the styles thing, and then you can switch up the way I guess it turns into a square or the circle or whatnot.
Yeah, go to style and then go to the presets on your phone.
Okay.
Yeah, go to
Because I
style.
knew exactly what they was talking about, but I was just like, fuck, man, I changed it and I didn't remember how to change it back.
So are you going to do another revealing or what you going to do?
Well, shit, I got everything already out. It's like hooked up. I just gotta wire everything up, and like I gotta do something for this camera, like in the Mac, to so it operates or whatnot, like some type of programming, and that's it. So I already got it already unboxed and shit. Like even yesterday when I was on live, I was hooking up the fucking boom stand right then and there. And I've been wanting to hook this shit up bad. So
Yeah, I'm happy that you got gifted that stuff because let me tell you something. Like, you do have the support of people. You just other people. You just need to go ahead and hit that live button, and you have likability. Now I know a couple of things you kind of like went to the left, right? And you kind of like you managed those hurdles. Like, it wasn't anything serious. But now you have your team, I suppose, right? Whatever, whoever. Who is your team? Do you have a team, or is it like? Because who do you consider a team? If you do, you have one?
I don't have a team. I just got people that like that just do things and shit. So like, Envy, he want to do something on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Um, I got something. I'm gonna do a show. With Lady Nika and shit. We're gonna do something on these old school cars and shit. I got a
Oh,
show
that's
I'm gonna do
cool.
at Room Shaker. I'm
Yeah.
gonna like we're gonna do something one time. Then I'm gonna also judge for her. So I don't really got a team. I just got people I fuck with since like you and everybody. People I
Oh,
fuck
you
with or
just
whatnot.
yeah, people are talking in background.
Okay,
Okay, I had to put them on mute for a
just people
moment.
I fuck with or whatnot. And they want to rock out, man. I ain't turning down shit, man. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you.
Facts. And I mean, that's a good way to go. And I'm trying to tell you, like, if you can make relationships or good relationships with these people, go ahead and do so. You know what I'm saying? I support you. I'm glad other people are supporting you. And
Yeah, but speak on what you was gonna say though. It seems like you was going somewhere, so let me hear what you was gonna say.
well, if you have a team, you know what I'm saying, then that's good, right? You know, people that rock with you hard or what have you. I would just advise try to do everything up front, stay off that background shit, you know what I'm saying, behind the scenes. That's a problem. Like it's problematic. But your team would be like your mods, the ones you trust, and CCs that you get along with to some extent. But you've been noticing lately with these CC dynamics, that's just left and right. It's your support. Like,
Hell yeah, man.
it's the people who support you in the chat and your mods. That's your team. Like, do you have a name for your space? Like, well, it's Big Rig Slap, so like Slap Gang. Well,
Yeah,
no, no,
yeah.
no,
I
no.
call my peoples the hitters. You know what I'm saying? That's what I call my people.
Okay, the hitters. Okay, because it's already a slap game. Hey, BZ, peace in the LBC. I was gonna say, not let me say slap game because it's already a slap game. But
Nah, I ain't doing
it's the
that.
hitters. Okay, so that's your team, the hitters. Gip is an
Yep.
Indian pimp. We must protect this man. Gip, come back. I mean, he was having some fucking issues. He was like, come on back, Gip. Hey, Angie, peace in the LBC. So you got it's Big Rig, Slaps, and the hitters, okay? And so you start doing things, especially formed around them. You're gonna have your memberships and all that good stuff. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
hell yeah. Because I'm big on the car community shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I label my shit on the block too. Because I'm always kind of like on the block and shit. Just
Yeah.
fucking around and shit. So I want to bring all that shit to the table, man. We be having a lot of car events. Be legit, Richie Rich, like how Shakima had his car and posted up. Like that's why
Yeah.
I got him so confused because I be around them niggas all the time. Like every summer we got a nice event, man. And they always pull up, man. It'd be dope as fuck. So, I want to get all that shit recorded and, you know, doing it live, you know what I'm saying? So, people could just see, the whole get down out here in the Bay Area, man, how we do it in this car community shit.
Mm-hmm. Like Barry, we just a whole different type. I was trying to explain that to Water X earlier about our music from like the north to the south.
Everything,
And
man. We all
it's
fuck
just
with each other,
different.
like all races and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
when I go down south, you could tell the difference. You feel me? Like everybody ain't just fucking with everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
but like
out
the Bay is different. Like we roll a whole different way. That's why they be killing me when they come out here trying to reverse racism and shit and all that bullshit. We just don't have time for no fuckery because we know when a white boy is on some bullshit. You know what I mean?
right,
When we
right,
know when they not.
right,
It's just that's it. That's it because we come from a land of fucking like we come from the home of the Black Panthers.
right,
And niggas, out there in the streets, and most of our families have been in the streets like that, putting in work. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Fighting against all kinds of injustices. So we come from that stock. So we just don't have time to be mincing with you fucking bitches about what the fuck you really are.
right. That's a fact.
It just is what it is, as they say. It is what it is. But go ahead, I'll get the Black Power.
But
No.
nah, but nah, I have been thinking about the whole, monetization though, you know what I'm saying, to do some shit like that. You know what I mean? And like, what's up with a get back?
Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing? What's up?
Hey,
Okay, the
Jim.
audio good. Okay, we in
Yeah,
the
you on
game.
point now.
My bad, y'all. My bad. I apologize for that. Y'all doing all right?
Hell yeah, Happy New Year, pimping.
Yeah. Happy New Year to both of y'all. I hope y'all brought it in with a positive spirit and just ready to attack the rest of your life in a sense.
Yeah. It's a good, like, I feel really good about this year. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very happy about it. And I'm talking about my world, and I wish the best for everybody else out there. But when it comes to this YouTube world, it's still bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's still bullshit ensues and it keeps going on and on and on to the break of dawn.
Yeah, it's the nature of it. The spaces that we're in, that's just what it's all about. You just got to have a level head and kind of stay out of it as much as you can.
Well, I don't know. I'm gonna talk about some of this stuff. I'm definitely gonna. Well, I wasn't gonna talk about this shit too much, but apparently, this nigga Rex was on a tour the other day. He was everywhere too. I seen him at Jay Dunn's. I seen him. Apparently, he went to Grown Folks. Then he took his ass over to Shakima's. He was all over the place, all bent out of shape. About a nigga saying something to him. You know what I'm saying? I said, what? I said, okay, you know what I'm saying? He just wanted to thank you for giving his house some money. I mean, goddamn. I have to agree with him on some shit, though. I do have to agree with him because it's either this nigga don't work or this nigga just pimping you. Like, it was one of the two. But you know what I mean? He was all bent out of shape about that. I was like, well, and then that old white bitch Kendra hit the link over there at Grown Folks, get to talking about if it's out here, then it's I could talk about it, but she don't want nobody putting their mouth on her ass.
Yeah,
The good ass.
Kendra full of shit.
You know what I've seen, Kendra? She hit links.
Yeah.
I didn't know that shit.
Yeah, Rick, I'm gonna start coming over to your spot, bro. I haven't took the opportunity to come over there. I think I only came over there like once for a few minutes, but I'm gonna start supporting you.
Yeah, man, slide through, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no doubt. I'll be over there. Y'all all of y'all in LA, in Cali, all y'all Cali and shit.
Whatever.
Yeah, we repping the Cali, man. We repping the Cali over here.
Yeah, y'all voice, man. It's just, I could just tell by the way y'all talk.
The way we talk is a little bit different from the Bay, LA.
Yeah, usually that's why when people be asking questions like, man, if you hear a motherfucker talk, man, you gonna know where they from, man. They say they Cali, you gonna go real fast.
Not right now, Creeper. I'm not certain about you. This Creeper person, like, man, I really in my mind, I have it settled in my mind that Creeper is a certain person. I can't fuck with you, Creeper. I don't feel that
creep. But I don't want to change. I don't want to change the nature of the conversation. I just wanted to come up here and show respect to both of y'all. Y'all having a good conversation, and I wanted to give a shout out to Shakima, let her know that I hope she has a wonderful year.
No,
God,
look at y'all.
The Creator is going to be good to her because she's a good person, and I really appreciate her. I appreciate all y'all.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, that was very nice. Look at you talking to your lady.
Yeah, he hella positive, man. That's what's up, man. For sure.
That's what life all about, man. You can't.
That's exactly what it's about, Gip. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with all that dumb shit, my nigga. Like, I done already been through all that bullshit, you know. Like, I done worked on myself to be way above that type of shit, bro.
Hell yeah, it's all about.
I done lost too many motherfuckers, man, to be, you know what I'm saying, on that type of time, man.
On that bullshit. Hell yeah, man. This life too short, man. And this time go by fast as fuck. So it's all about finding your lane, man, and driving in that bitch and just having a good time during the course of your life, man. Don't let none of this shit distract you from where you're going. Because that's all people want to do. All they want
to do. Ooh, your audio.
No, I was just gonna say all people want to do is just bring you down to that level. So for me, the past couple of months, like, really opened my eyes to a lot of the bullshit, even though I was involved in some of it for years. Not to the extent to where I was into people's lives and shit, just more so once I log in and just seeing different situations and making a comment here or there. But
is it better, y'all?
Yes, better.
Yeah, you better.
Okay.
I mean, all that we grown, man. All of us 30 plus, shit. Some of us 60 plus, 50 plus, and man, we don't got no time for this silly shit. I prefer to come on here and network and vibe out, whether it's to music, whether it's to good conversation. Just leaving all the arguing and all that shit alone, man. Because niggas got high blood pressure. I don't care what they say. They got high blood pressure.
I don't have high blood pressure. I'm not networking with these hoes because they all flip floppy, flounder, and all kinds of shit. Like, I mean, what do you mean by networking?
Yeah, did you ask me a question?
Yeah, what do you mean by networking? Because I mean, I'll be upfront with folks and be cool. But what do you mean by networking? Because I ain't talking to none of these people. These people is weird. They keep doing stuff to each other.
It is. It's weird, but my form of networking is always business related. Even though it's virtual and all of this shit is electronic in a sense, all we're dealing with avatars at the end of the day, but the voice is attached to it. The personality is attached to the voice. So if I'm talking to somebody that's local with me, of course, I'm gonna try to network to see if we could connect. They could come to the spot, try some food, and give me their opinion of it. Because all business is good business. I don't care what nobody says. It's bringing in money. Whether it's bringing in money one time, or it's going to be a continuous. It's getting your name out there. It's getting your product out there. So for me, that's the networking. I was hesitant for a long time not to open that door to anybody because I knew that with YouTube and with personalities, it could bring negativity. And it kind of went that route in a sense, but it went that route over, I want to say over hate in a sense and jealousy more so than my product. And I just let those type of people speak because they're not going to hurt me in any way. But that next person might bring some positivity to me. So for me, it was always about that. But you live and you learn, and I kind of know what the types of people I want to deal with. So when it comes to networking, I'm only dealing with certain type of personalities. I'm not talking about like networking. Because I know fucking pimp. Because who said that in the chat before I came up? Somebody said,
I mean, they keep on trying to put your private part out there, on the bullshit. It's the thing that broad, she keep talking, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna say too much about her ass, but she keeps the narrative is spinning and it's spinning. And I don't care how many times people try to say it's 2025, them bitches are still with this shit into 2025. It's another fucking day.
Yes, and I could honestly tell you, I don't know what anybody is saying. I thought that shit was dead because I don't listen to people like that. So, yeah, it's crazy. But if they want to keep talking about me, I don't give a fuck. With that whole situation, the only people that really know what went down is me and that person, and I'll just leave it at that. Anybody else that want to jump in it, it's sad that they attaching themselves to something so negative and they want to run with the shit, but it ain't hurting nobody. I don't give a fuck. I ain't never
said. NY, do you go in the chat and read what NY just put down. Like, when did that happen?
Damn, they on bro like that though. I just seen that shit. I went to look at what the chat was talking about. I'm like, God damn.
She said she telling people I ate her ass. She wants some attention bad for real.
Hey, this social media shit is the motherfucker, boy.
Yeah, she wants some attention bad. But I mean, I ain't about to sit up here and lie. I'm a freak, no doubt, but I'm real particular about who I like do certain things with. And believe me, that person is not somebody that I would open those type of doors to. I might talk cash shit, but certain things I just can't do. But I mean, shit, I had a good time. It's over with. We just got to move on.
This nigga said I had a good time.
Right, I just got that though for sure.
I mean, it's life though. You move on. And I don't even want to bring my business to this shit, but it's conversation though, so I'm cool with that. It's just my main issue is not with the lady. I was just pissed off that she kept fucking stalking me and shit and not just letting the shit go. My issue always been with 2.0 and everybody else because it wasn't none of their fucking business. And then for them to just jump in the deep end like they know something. That's
the same thing I was saying, like with Snoop ass, like, bitch, you jumped on the 2.0 train. All you motherfuckers got real 2.0 hood in this bitch. Thought you was gonna bang on a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? But go ahead, Gip. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Fuck them hoes.
I feel the same way, but I still I still wish them fortune in life, and I don't want to. I'm not going to sit up here and be negative about them, and I just hope that things work out with them in their lives moving forward, regardless of what they say about me, because it won't change the way I'm moving. Um, I'm all about lessons, man. I'm all about experiences, and that situation, this whole situation, just been a hell of an experience for me, and you learn from it, and you just try not to make the same mistake twice, and that's where I'm at. And like I said before, I'm always having a good
That's
time.
what's up.
I'm always having a good time, regardless of what I'm doing. You see this Kool-Aid smile I got on this profile picture? That's how my black ass walk around in my life.
Hey, that's what's up though, Gip. I like what you
Do something
saying
that I
though, bro. You
love
seem
doing.
like you on some real shit though, my nigga, for real. A lot of these motherfuckers be on some other shit, bro. So that's why I don't
Oh
really
no,
be
time.
liking to fuck with a lot of these motherfuckers, man. Shakiba said she
No
don't like
doubt.
my company. I'm starting to not like some of my company too, because I don't know what the fuck going on.
No doubt,
The
brother.
weirdum has happened. Hi, eyes. You're destined to repeat if you don't correct facts, but they not into. Look, we're talking about people who don't or are not really into self-correction, right? They're not into assessing. They want things to be away when they want it to be, but they don't want to deal with the fact that they put a fucking thing down. If you put a thing down, you cannot dictate policy as to how women will respond to you
No,
and
it's
what they would demand, or per how they engage in respect. Okay, because we have to understand respect. We got to understand that shit. So if I do a thing to somebody and then how they engage with me afterward, I have to accept that shit to an extent, like as to say, okay, look, and then become diplomatic and quell the fire.
Yeah.
But that shit comes with, you have to show that shit. You have to show and prove. You just don't get to say, oh, it's over and I just wanted to be this way. No, bitch, you did a thing.
Yeah.
And you have to be accountable for it. And then a motherfucker can move forward. Backwards assholes. But anyways, go ahead.
Sincere, I like the way you run
I mean,
your
Sincere
channel.
be saying some real shit. I can't deny that. I feel the same way. That's exactly how I be thinking, man. Like you got to be accountable. Yeah, whatever. But we can move on. But shit, we got to get kind of past this shit before we move on, man.
Yeah.
Facts. You know what I'm saying?
This how I know people look at YouTube as a business, especially you're dealing with your supporters. You want to look at it as a business, but sometimes it's a little deeper than that. And when I say deeper than business, it's more so from a personal aspect, because people develop personal relationships and they align themselves in some cases because of those personal relationships, and I get that, but I don't think that it's healthy to take advantage of people because you have a personal relationship with them. And I believe, through experience, I believe that some of these content creators look to take advantage of people because they developed a personal relationship with them. I just wasn't. I wasn't.
Definitely. Right now,
God damn, man, this shit crazy.
check this shit out, right?
No.
Right now, with that Rex situation, right? Right now, he's saying, why the fuck did you accept my money? And I'm understanding where he's coming from with this shit, right? Because if you thought he was this way, that way, any of you hoes, if you was rejecting him on any kind of terms and he already knew what, how he was coming at you, why the fuck did you endure it? You endured it for a fucking coin. You endured it for some money, okay? Because you sold yourself to that experience for some fucking money.
Yeah.
Stop playing. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing about this shit. Like, that's the thing. Don't try to act like just because you said something this way or that way that
Bro,
you
you
want.
going in and out. Is everybody hearing? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay,
yeah,
I'm
I hear
sorry.
you.
Yeah, you were going in and out.
I was going in and out.
On my end. I don't know if anyone else was experienced the same thing, but you were going in and out on my end.
No, I heard it pretty good.
Okay, so yeah, that must be me and the device I'm using, this piece of shit tablet. I guess I'm gonna have to get another one. I dropped it too many times.
Oh, it could have been. I don't know. It could have been me. But yeah, like, don't act like you accepting the coins and stuff. You accepted that shit. Point blank, period. Like, that's just really what it is. But you know what I'm saying?
And
they
it's
just
small, but some.
Hello?
A lot of people
Yeah,
in my
his audio
personal
went out.
life, people that I meet on a daily basis. My audio went out.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, here, let me use my phone. I'm gonna call back on my phone.
Okay.
All right.
I could never get too close. I have my faves. That's all. Facts. Like, it's just too, some of this stuff is just real stupid. They be acting real retarded and stuff, like they don't have an understanding, the concept of real life values. Like, it does still apply. However you move, I'm gonna look at you according to that. You know what I mean? If you move like a snake, I'm gonna call you a snake. If you move like a pig, I'm gonna call you a pig. If you move like a dog, I'm gonna call you a fucking two-ball bitch or a split tail. You just a dog. You know, that's just like it. I don't understand why they don't understand that, Big Rig. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird. It's just really weird. She been
Yeah, it
saying
is.
her and her man spends his money. Oh wait, she's been said her and her man spends his money. Rex acts dumb. I mean, look, it's a hustle for her. You know what I'm saying? The whole fucking thing is a fucking hustle. So if you know, if her, I don't know what the fuck her man do, but if this nigga's thanking another nigga about giving his woman some money, I say pimping, pimping.
You say pimping, huh?
Yeah, pimp, pimp, hooray. You know what I mean? But you know, I don't know why the pimp will want to talk to the trick. I mean, like, if that's how we putting it down, the fuck you want to say? But maybe you need to soothe the fucking bottom bitch feelings for a moment or something. Or Rex is coming out a different way. He's saying, oh, you know, well, it's similar. You know, either he don't give a fuck about you and he fucking with another broad and he thanking him basically for you know, supporting his side chick, or this nigga just, you know what I'm saying, he taking your money. That's where Rex coming from with it. Hey, Very Carrie. Hey, shit, I say pimping all damn day long. People love carrying bones to get things riled up too. Facts. They definitely do. But that nigga was on a whole entire Rex was everywhere. Rex said it was to fuck. Yeah, he been saying that stuff. He been saying that. But I happen to be in the skybox over there. Well, I don't know. Let me say, was it a replay? Might have been replay. But all that shit popped off over at Grown Folks, right? And that's when Kendra hit the link. The whole thing was about Rex. He then told his fucking story. And then apparently looked like 2.0 dropped into the chat. She went and hit the link. Was that all the same night? Oh no, I think it was two different lives. So somehow I got mentioned. I don't know what the fuck, but you know, it is gonna be what it is.
I don't know too much about grown folks, but I kind of fuck with bruh, man. Like the shit that I've heard him when I heard him speak, like I hear he kind of be doing some shit. Like people say he be snaking people, but when I hear him like on lives talking about shit, bro, be kind of saying some real shit.
Yeah, like I don't, you know, now he thinks I'm being like bougie or whatever towards him. I just know that, you know, with anybody, you got to be careful. I had to learn that over time. So I'm peeping him like, you know, okay. But I don't really disagree with half the stuff he say.
Yeah, like when somebody say some real shit, man, I mean, I'll be like, shit, you know, I'll listen. You feel me? Like, I'll take heed, like, okay, bro, kind of spitting.
Okay, look, Shakima said, but no man is giving that amount of money unless you give him something in return. Facts, like something was happening. So I'm saying I don't know what happened behind the scenes, but something was fucking going down for him to keep engaging that way. He would have had, you know, got his feelings hurt and been out here on some other bullshit, but it would have been all that engagement back and forth, all them goddamn voicemails and all that shit. I mean, you know what I mean? It's just, you know, come on now. He said, okay, he said that here too. Okay. He was getting something out of it. Okay. Be careful. That's all I will say. Okay. You know, he just, whatever. But he was on a tour. He was on a fucking tour. I'm trying to tell you, Rex was everywhere where he think he could, you know, go and tell what happened, the situation, all of that stuff. They just basically have formulated their fucking new narrative or their new storyline or whatever behind Rex. Just because they say something real don't mean they are real.
No, that's a fact, Shakima. That's a fact. Like, cause that's why also I said, you know, people be saying he be doing like some snake shit, you know what I'm saying? But like, if I hear something real from a motherfucker, you know, I'll take heed to the shit what they saying. But yeah,
If a
that's
broken
a
clock could be
motherfucking
correct.
fact.
Okay.
Somebody can say some real shit every once in a while and be on some other shit every, you know what I mean, 100% of the time. That's a fact.
A broken clock is correct twice a day.
Right. That's right. You feel me? But
That's
I don't really
what.
know, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like I just kind of been seeing them a little bit
Hey, Very Carrie.
and just kind of seeing, you know what I'm saying, what's going on and shit. Cause I don't really know too many fucking people in these spaces. So I just be trying to like see who pop up and I just kind of check them out, man, see what they talking about.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Like, look, you're gonna be fine because you get along with everybody and you got, it's cool. You don't be no bullshit and stuff. But I just say, but pay attention. I've been telling you that from the beginning. Pay attention. And I needed to pay attention more when I first came on the scene, and even probably even more so now. That's why coming in 2025, I'm not playing with these hoes. I am really not, I stay high and I don't really give a fuck about it. Like, or really you in truth, right? But I do realize if I'm gonna be a CC or I'm gonna be in these conversations or around, like I need to pay attention to how these hoes is moving to some extent. You know what I mean? Because when they come sniffing around and bullshitting around, I don't want to be mistaken. I'm speaking kindly to you when bitch you don't deserve a kind word. Or I'm treating you with respect that you ain't fucking giving. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing none of that with these hoes. It's about respect. Hey, Sac Passe. Peace in the
Hey,
elbow.
melanated. I'm not I'm not doing any dealings or nothing with bro. You know what I'm saying? I just brought him up because I just been seeing him around. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't got no dealings or anything or any. You know what I mean? I'm just bringing him up. You feel me? I'm just trying to see who all these motherfuckers is, man. Because like I said before, man, this whole shit is like a movie. And it's like we all involved in this shit because we all know these motherfuckers. So I just be trying to see what they side of the story is. You be hearing somebody pop about somebody and you kind of want to hear what the fuck they side is. You feel me? Because you hearing the other person's side. So fuck it.
Tyra says Rex went to Atlanta like 2 years ago, allegedly, and called Lady La when he was down there, and she didn't respond to any of his calls. Allegedly. But okay. I'll say allegedly across the board. Mm-hmm. Man, Melanie, you can't tell these people melanated. Can't tell these people nothing. They have to learn on their own, melanated. Well, I mean, it's an under fucking standing. It ain't like a misunderstanding. We all saying just straight up. You know what I'm saying? A broken clock can be correct twice a day. It doesn't mean though it's not a broken clock.
That's a fact.
It doesn't mean the shit is working. But it's still on 12 and 12 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? 12 and 12 or whatever is set it on. Like it stopped there, wherever the fuck it stopped. That's what it is. Twice a day is correct. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? So like, you just have to pay attention to these people. Shit. And Lemon over there trying to fucking. I don't this nigga. Why he pipping them old broads like that? Let me stop saying that. Mm-hmm. Let me not say it like that. All the women over there are like of a certain age and stuff. And like, what is happening? What is is that is that his new lineup? Is that his crew? Like, what's happening?
I can't really tell you sincere. Like that shit is it's a whole different ball game over there. Like, you know, everybody they could just be great, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just do your thing. But it just the whole vibe, everything and lightweight kind of switched up over there. So it's different. I just,
It's like you kind of moved around a little bit.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like I'll pop in, you know what I'm saying? Just, say what's up, whatever, but I don't it's too different over there, man. Like it's different. It's different. And y'all do y'all thing, man.
Man, when that nigga come out the closet, he'll be happier. That's all
Well,
you
just
gotta do.
anything can happen. You feel me? Like you be over there, like a panel or whatnot. Like anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody come up there, do some old crazy shit, or just start talking shit. You know what I mean? It's just lightweight dangerous, and I'm not really on that type of hype like that. You feel me? So like, you know
Yeah,
what I
it's like he
mean?
just like it
And
don't
then
matter.
and then with the money thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers is getting bought down and replaced and you know it's getting real hectic. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers is getting mad over there. So I just be like, man, it's
I mean, but
wild.
that's the name of the game. That's how they make money and stuff, like buying people
I
down and
get it.
different things. That stuff
Hell yeah.
happens.
I used to see that shit like what was that, Fight Club or something? You know what I mean? That's where I seen the shit from.
Oh,
But
really? Oh,
hell
well,
yeah, that Fight Club shit. What was
yeah,
Anton Daniels or whatever?
yeah, yeah. Well, Anton. Oh, she's
That was
back.
like the first purge or some shit,
Hey,
damn near pretty
Malik.
much.
Hey, oh, I thought you was somebody else. I'm sorry, Lady T is a T-shirt. I thought it was the other broad. I'm sorry, I didn't see it correctly. Peace in the LBC and Happy New Year to
Hey,
everybody.
what's up with it, Malik?
What's
I
up,
mean,
you
Malik was over there the other day, man, and you know what I'm saying, he was up on the pedal, and you know what I'm saying, that he got the
Oh,
business. Oh, what's up, J Dunn?
Hey,
it's
Jada.
part
It
two.
get
It's
dangerous,
part
boy. It get
two.
dangerous over there.
Hi.
Hi, it's part two of what?
Because I talked to you over there up on Big Red, and now he over here. So I said, oh, these the same two people I talked to last night.
Yeah,
So let me
part
come on
two.
over.
Okay, it's good to see you again. What's going
Good to
on with
see you.
anything?
Nothing. I just came from the beef sector, but I just came over here to contribute.
Oh, what's happening at the beef sector? Is Pizarro still alive?
Well, at the end of her live, we started talking about politics and conspiracies and all this kind of stuff. So I don't think that's what y'all talking about over here. So I
No.
just clicked the link. I'm gonna chime in with whatever y'all talking about.
Oh, I wanted to ask you something while you here. I wanted to ask
Oh,
how that whole situation came about with you and Sassy. Like, why did y'all fall out? Like, what? I don't understand how it even came about.
oh, and hey, Gip, hope you're doing well.
Hey, what's up, Jada? How you doing?
Doing okay. Thank you for asking. So I did a
Okay.
whole live showing, and I had to use receipts to show how me and Sassy fell out. So I think it's really an injustice for me to just. So you ain't go look at my video? Like what?
Well, I did see like some of it where the voice notes were being pulled, and you had some receipts up there about like y'all communication. But I'm saying like you guys were just fine, so I didn't really get the understanding of that part of it, like how it just turned it to this. So I didn't see that.
Okay. So I'll rehash it, which I don't mind. But I just know that I like to have receipts and my receipts over there. But okay, so what happened? Leo had her charcuterie board competition. The lady Brenda with the shits, she was contemplating contributing to that challenge or being a participant, but all the slots were full. Well, long story short, once the challenge happened, people canceled last minute, and I mean very last minute. And so Leo didn't ask me to help her to get replacements, but because I know a lot of people on here, I helped her get replacements. Me and ODS fell out um after that challenge. Or actually we fell out in the middle of it, but we held it together, but afterwards we fell out. And Sassy basically took a side even though she never even watched the challenge. And so that was my problem with her. It's like you didn't even go look at the challenge to see what happened before you trying to think that I'm in the wrong about something. And me and Sassy have always been cordial. Hell, for the last 2 years, that's why I have voice notes. She always hit me up for any motherfucking thing else. So if you have a problem with me and ODS falling out, instead of you going on YouTube cameras being a co-host, being shady, all you had to do was reach out. That'd be just like sincere if I had access to you on Instagram. And me and you done been on Instagram for the last 2 years. If I see anything on here that might make me concerned or I have a question about, if I've been in touch with you for 2 years on Instagram, and we talk about everything pretty much several times a week, before I would click somebody's link to try to say that you was in the wrong, I would contact you and say, well, damn, sincere, what happened? How did this fallout happen? But
Oh,
Sassy didn't give me that.
I lightly remember she said something to the nature of she was going to take ODS's side because she's been on more panels with him or something to that nature. Like,
Correct. Yes. And
yeah.
and that right there was the kicker for me. because when she was in the whole funk behind canceling Chat Rep's vacation, Sassy was hitting me up. So it's like I don't like that. I feel like she didn't give me the benefit of the doubt of that situation. And what she tried to do was automatically assume that I was in the wrong when there was nothing wrong that I said. Even to the point to where now that we are right here, ODS ended up reimbursing money to the people that didn't get to compete because I was in the right. But it's crazy how I had to stand firm in my position, regardless of who got mad or who said what. And even the ODS, he got a big ego on him. But he knew I wasn't lying and he owed that woman her money because it was one contestant that didn't get to compete and she went out and spent money. And this woman is a whole vegan. A vegan don't eat no damn charcuterie board.
Okay.
So she went. So
What?
she went and bought it to compete. Then ODS changed the rules at the last minute. Then I feel in my soul that somebody need to reimburse this lady this money because she bought food only to be a part of a competition. But this is not food that she gonna eat.
Yeah, because she's gonna throw it away unless she got it like vegan cheese, but the meat is not gonna, the meat ain't gonna be of no. Yeah,
Correct, because she was just trying to compete for the creativity aspect of it.
right, right.
To be creative. Yeah. And it took me fighting with ODS for it was 11 days, and he finally reimbursed that woman her money. But you should have been done that because that's just only right.
So are you and ODS cool? Like, or is that an
No,
issue?
no, that's still the issue.
Is it because of the money, the reimbursement? He felt like you might have got in his
No,
business.
it was because he was very disrespectful, condescending, and dismissive of me during the competition. Because me and him would not have fallen out right now, like where we are right now, if he would have just let me speak during the competition so that I could tell him about this lady that was trying to compete so that I could speak. But he kept over talking me because he thought that he brought the pizzazz or whatever to Leo's thing. But what y'all don't realize, me and Leo done met in real life twice already. I know this woman off of this application. So I was not at her platform to make her competition go any type of way.
Mm,
I wasn't there to do anything wrong because I know this person off of this application. Not to mention Leo done had a rough 2024. So that's not what I was there for. But unfortunately, that's what kind of happened when me and ODS bumped heads. But so no, we still on the outs because I think he owed me an apology at this point because I ain't do nothing wrong but try to get the lady a contestant and he shut it down, even though he didn't know that I had got the contestant.
oh yeah, because like Empress says the lady wasn't on YouTube or in the beef sector, so you brought her to the competition.
Correct. Yes, because Leo had two people that dropped out at the very last minute.
Yeah.
And so I
Oh
started ringing the people that I knew of, and I said, well, can you participate? Most people said no. But one person, the lady Nubiology, y'all might see her in different chats in the B sector. She one of my moderators, but I
yeah.
love her to death. I hit up Newbie and I was like, well, Newbie, I said, somebody dropped out on Leo's competition. I said, are you available to fill in the slot? She couldn't do it, but she said, I think I know somebody who can. And Newbie is the one who reached out to this person who Newbie knows in her real life.
Yeah.
And it went from there. It went from there. So no, this lady is not a subby. She ain't up in no B sector. She ain't in no sector. But she a vegan.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, the thing that was the kicker for me is that the lady was hoping to enter the competition because she has two kids, young kids. And she wanted to potentially win something so that she could have some extra Christmas money for her kid. But she didn't even get
Oh
to compete.
yeah, yeah. That's good. How much was the pot?
First place won $500. Second place won $300, and third place won $200. So
Wow.
that was, yeah, it was a good ass pop. And so if the lady would have won, it could have been extra money that she could have did for her kids, for Christmas, whatever. But the opportunity didn't present itself because ODS took over like he did.
So you're saying that Sassy didn't know the whole background thing, and for her to just jump on the bandwagon as if ODS's words are more truthful or more too factual than yours, you felt like a
Correct.
slight, you guys know each other longer than that, right? Like you have a
Correct.
connection. Well, why you just didn't have
Yeah,
the
I'm
conversation
not.
with us? How did you get straight to the damn live with the damn receipts and stuff? Like it seemed like you just jumped right over to that.
Will, to be honest, okay, so Sassy is typically on YouTube cameras. Now, Sassy used to be come to my channel. So I don't plan on having a conversation with her if she came. But what I noticed is she stopped showing up on YouTube cameras on December 17th, which I played that up in my live, is when I heard Sassy have her feedback. But I still, I said I'm going to ignore this, let her do what she do. But long story short, the few times that I clicked on YouTube cameras, Sassy had an attitude with me. And I'm like, I know you ain't having an attitude with me when I ain't did shit. So because I was in the outs with ODS, Sassy took it up on herself to change how she was treating me when I would be over there at YouTube cameras. And of course I'm gonna clock it. Okay, so you got a problem, but I don't know what your problem is. So then once she did that, me and her, I was on YouTube cameras, link, and Sassy had typed something along the lines of for me to go to my own channel about it. And I think I had reached my boiling point because I had already been holding everything in since December 17th. And I was like, how you gonna tell me to go to my own channel to say anything? No, bitch, go to your channel. And that's what I said. So then she clicked the link and called herself cussing me out, talking about it's up and it's stuck. Then she turned around and went to Ness's later on that same day and said it was up and it was stuck. You ain't gotta tell me but once that it's up and it's stuck. And bitch,
Wait,
if
you
you
saying
feel like,
Sassy? Wait, you saying Sassy went to Nessus and said that too?
uh-huh, yeah. I heard her
Okay.
say it on two. Yes. So I don't play that game. If something
Mm,
is up and it's stuck with you, and I mean, don't say it because it sounds cute. Don't say it because it's the new phrase to say. No, bitch, if you say it's up and it's stuck and you tell me that more than once, then okay, then I'm gonna treat you like it's up and it's stuck. And that's why y'all heard her voice notes. Bitch, ain't it up and it's stuck?
And so then you hit the live button
Correct,
and
correct.
kicked it off. Oh my lord! I was like, God dang! And but Sassy, like she started pulling those voice notes in the middle of the. It was what? Okay, so look, she blocked you first, or you blocked her
No,
first?
I blocked her first because the bitch didn't even know I was about to do a live. So
Oh,
before I even started my live, I blocked her.
so how was she able to pull the voice memos like that if you blocked her? Like she shouldn't be able to touch anything, right?
No, that's the thing. And that's what I was telling Brianna in my live last night.
Mm,
Y'all, Instagram has changed. Just like YouTube changed and send the email, so does Instagram.
mm,
But if y'all ain't reading the emails, then y'all don't know. But even though I was first to block Sassy, Sassy still had access to the messages because they changed. They evolved. Just like
yeah,
YouTube evolved, Facebook evolved, TikTok evolved, all of them evolved. And so even once I blocked her, she still had access to everything, even though I blocked her first. So that's why I went on ahead and did my live to start playing what I had. But my problem with her, because I don't care if she delete nothing, I really don't. The
yeah.
problem that I have is that she dropped down up in the chat of my live and said, um, I stand in everything I said.
Oh
But
yeah, she
meanwhile,
did do that. She did do that. Go ahead. Yes.
so how you gonna drop down and say you stand in everything that you said while you deleting messages? How that work? Bitch, if you stand in it, then what you even deleting anything for?
Oh shit. You have a point there.
Right? It's like, girl, don't get up here and try to act a fool with these people. Talk about you standing everything you said, but you the one deleting.
Yeah.
And you
Uh,
and I'm waiting on her, whatever she gonna do, because I ain't deleted shit. Cause I
she
stand in
going
every motherfucking thing I said.
she going
Bitch, I
live
ain't got
on
no time to
Sunday.
delete nothing. Yeah, she said on Sunday, but I'm saying I ain't touched nothing. I ain't deleted nothing because that's the real definition of standing in what you said. But don't be up on here talking about you standing what you said while you deleting and scrambling and shit. Nah, bitch, that's
Jada,
pussy shit to me. Mhm.
Jada, when you gonna fall out with YTC? This shit
I'm
come,
not.
man, stop playing with me.
I'm
You gonna
This
fall,
lady
you gonna
ain't
fall out with her.
hold on. Because see now, and I know this your platform sincere, so let's talk it out. Because see, this your second time asking me that. I answered this with you last night on Big Rigs.
No, I well
So the
the
fact,
first time I asked, did you take a note? Right, I talked about what happened at Room Shakers, but now I'm asking when you go fall out with her, like, because I feel like it's coming. Because if you have an inclination in your mind, or you feel like somebody's sneaky, you're going to be more ever vigilant. So it's like a matter of time. You know what I mean? I feel like it's just a matter of time. But go ahead, Jadon.
but the thing is, though, I never plan out to fall out with anybody. So yes, I'm always watching everybody. I don't care who you are. Hell, I watch my own damn daddy. I gotta keep an eye on you, my mama's sister. I keep an eye on you. I'm always gonna watch people, especially if you give me an inkling to watch them. But I don't have any intentions of falling out with YouTube cameras. Not especially not behind this, because you have to realize when many of the B sector people was trying to black me out because I had to fuck a few bitches up on the internet. YouTube cameras was very supportive. And when I say supportive, I mean sharing my stuff. I mean, not calling me all this crazy ass shit that people was calling me. Hell, I remember doing my birthday wish list. She bought something off of there. I'm always gonna remember the people that give me grace, and especially when you give me grace when I didn't even know who YouTube cameras was because she was from a different sector. I didn't know who that was. And
Yeah,
I'm like, okay, this person is being supportive. I didn't know who she was. And once she started her channel and stuff, then I'm like, oh, okay, this lady has been supporting me even when people tried to black me out and stuff. And I'm not gonna ever forget that. And
yeah.
I'm not gonna change on her because other people want to be talking about whatever happened in her personal life. I
But
mean, hell,
what do you say though? What do you say to the people who say that she's having a fight with Ness because she really don't want to, because she's really upset with you, but she, instead of having the argument or whatever the issue she has with you, she kicked it off with Ness. Like, what do you say to that?
well, what I say is YouTube cameras don't have a problem with me. Just like I'm sure for many other people that want to see that, oh, she got a problem with me, she don't. I can talk to YouTube cameras on Instagram right now, and she could talk to me on there. Just like the same thing with Sassy. So even if YouTube cameras did have a genuine concern with me, she can reach out to me in Instagram. She don't have to turn on this. The problem is Ness tried to make a big deal about her son when it shouldn't have been a big deal. But I've watched Ness do this, and many other people have watched Ness do this across platforms. When she tired of somebody, or when Ness is tired and fed up with somebody, she want everybody else to hate them. That's the reason why I refused to turn on Lemon until he pissed me off. I done known Ness since 2019, where we had each other phone number, when Ness was a crackhead and all this. I've known her for that long. When her and Lemon fell out, Ness wanted me to turn on Lemon. I ain't about to do it. Ness fell out with Pizarro. Ness wanted me to turn on Pizarro.
Wait,
Huh?
you just said did you just say when she was a crackhead? Did you say
Yes.
that? Okay, I said, Lord Father.
Yes, and I
Okay.
stand in that. And I stand in it that Ness was a crackhead. I stand in that.
Mm-mm.
Or at
So
least
you saying that
I
she tried to get Pizarro to turn on you?
no, she wanted me to turn on the people that she disliked. Cause me and Ness had a personal friendship since 2019.
Yeah.
And when we were friends, anytime Ness was upset with somebody, she wanted me to have a problem with them. But I'm not that type of person. No, bitch. That's your fight. That's yours. And so all I see right now with this YouTube cameras thing is Ness wanted YouTube cameras to have a problem with me. YouTube cameras did not. Which
Yeah.
I gave YouTube cameras a reason too. And so now people like YouTube cameras weak. She not weak at all. Me and YouTube cameras done argued on her platform a couple of times before in the past.
Yeah.
But it don't get that serious and grimy because we just having a disagreement. We keep it moving. But Ness wanted to be up and stuck and all this kind of stuff. And that's not how it's gonna go because I don't do people like that. I'm a
Yeah.
firm believer in treat people how they treat me. I'm firm in that. Even Big Rig, since he up here being quiet, I came to Big Rig channel a couple of times. And first off, I observed Big Rig around the sector because I thought he was an Umar boy, and I'm like, I don't like these motherfuckers. But you know what?
You are boy. Well, okay. Mm-hmm.
I
That's
thought he
wild.
was because he came around with them. But I realized Big Rig wasn't treating me no type of way, so I had to give him some slack. I can't be calling him no Umar boy if he ain't doing nothing but being respectful. Then when
Right.
he started supporting my channel, so then once he started going live on his channel, I support his. That's how I am across the board with everybody.
Well,
And
I
I'm
do
not
know
gonna
you
jump on
very,
YouTube
very
camps.
well. I think you're very like specific in well, I won't say targeted, but like you are detailed, right? So you remember the back and forth with people. You can go all the way there with it, and so I think people need to understand that about you. And when you present, they want to cut you off sometimes. I feel like, but you are coming from I feel like a logical space of what has happened, the back and forth of it, right? Doesn't mean you can't be
Hmm.
wrong. I'm just you're coming from a logical space of it. And when you crack out
Right.
the receipts, you crack out the receipts. Holy
And,
shit.
and I will do that. And I will do that. And that ain't my first time, to be honest. The reason why I wound up in court and I was on probation was because I put my receipts out here. And unfortunately, the judge said, don't put these type of receipts. But I put them.
Mm-mm-mm. So do you think like, so we're in 2025, most people are trying to act like 2024 was some kind of end to something. Do you think that because like when you guys are over at YouTube cameras, you Sassy and YouTube cameras herself, like you guys are like a little dynamic duo, trio, if you will, not duo. Can it get back to that, you think?
I'm not interested in it because Sassy showed me what I need to see. Because to be honest, I was still trying to, even though on December 17th, I saw what she said over there, I let that go by the wayside. But when you tell me something's up and it's stuck, when I ain't did nothing to you, bitch, I ain't did nothing to you. And what Sassy failed to realize, me and ODS were both paid by Leo for that competition. So that's another layer of the reason why I was so pissed off. Because we got paid a good amount from Leo
Mm.
to be there and make it a good show to do what we need to do.
You guys were judges.
Sassy, no, we were co-hosts. We
Co-host.
hosted it. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, we hosted it. And so the fact that this woman, and I'm not throwing this out here to make people feel empathy or sympathy for Leo because no, she ain't no pity person. But y'all know that Leo was dealing with cancer this whole year. Well, the
Yeah.
whole 2024. And
Yeah.
so when
Yeah.
she paid her money for me and she paid ODS for us to do this and help her with this show, I was gonna make sure that I did my best. But unfortunately, it didn't go as smoothly as I had hoped. Because of ODS. And the thing is, Sassy wasn't even a part of it. She wasn't included. She didn't get paid. So why in the hell you in it like this? Why you putting your 2 cents in?
What's
Oh,
up, Talent?
talent.
What's
Yeah,
going
talent.
on?
How you doing?
Happy New Year, JD. Happy New Year, sincere.
Happy
How are
New
you
Happy
Year.
all?
New Year, talent.
JD, I came up actually to talk to you. I do.
I
What
figured that because of my
you.
last time seeing you, you was up in my live when I was exposing Sassy.
Yeah,
What
I
you
know.
got for
I
me?
know. You know how you know how much I like you. You know there's something about you that you just have this ability to like get straight to shit, piss people off, and you know I like that. But what can
Yeah.
we do? What can we do to like dead this to get you two back on the same path? I don't think one way is time, because over time things will die down. But I want it expedited because he obviously sees my ex, and I like you. What can we do to get this back on? Is there any way a neutral platform where you two can just hash it out, or behind the scenes? But
Yeah, I
something.
I'm
I will
neutral.
hash
What
out.
the hell you talking about, Talent? Go ahead, Negro.
No, you just want content. You just want to see all
No,
of this
I
stuff.
don't just want
I,
the
I,
content. I'm asking questions. Like I'm really asking the question because I didn't know. But go ahead, Talent. Go ahead.
Look. No, I agree, sincere. If this was two other people I really had no connection with, I'd want to see this out in the open and, see some nonsense go on. But with this, I can't even provide any commentary on. I can't even comment on it because again, these are two people I like. So I'm just wondering what needs to take place for this to be resolved, JD.
Well, it's so talent, honestly, a very sincere apology. That's it. A sincere
So
apology. If we could talk it out, then that's fine because I did not dislike Sassy. But it was the way she tried to come at me when she didn't think I was there listening. And especially when she had it all wrong. And then she got access to me. Many people don't have access. I can look at my Instagram right now and see a few people that done sent me messages and I overlook them. I don't even respond because I ain't got time. But if Sassy put me a message, I'll look to see what she got to say, what's going on. She didn't even give me the common courtesy to even ask. She just jumped to a conclusion, and it was the wrong one, in my opinion.
yeah. See, I don't even know too much about what started it or anything like that. I try to be aware of as much as I can, but I'm busy. But I do know that she genuinely liked you, and you genuinely liked her, because she would always tell me, see, you two were talking, and she enjoyed talking to you, whatever. I just
Hmm.
want you to get to a good place. It may not be able to happen in front of the scenes, but I don't care how it happens. It just needs to be rectified. I mean, because it's just not needed. You two don't need to be going at it like this. This is crazy.
If you're asking me, very Carrie, I think that they can get past it. As I feel like Jaden just wants an apology, and Sassy's a reasonable person. I think they'll probably squash it. You know what I mean? And she's welcome to hit the link because, like, Sassy's can come here anytime she feel like it. But however they want to do it, I mean, since they do have the behind the scenes knowledge of one another, probably should take place there, maybe. But I think for how I know Jaden, she probably wanted to be out in the open because it all happened out in the open. But I don't know.
Correct. No, no, you're
Well,
right, sincere. You're
well,
right.
see, hold
And
on,
talent. I know
sincere.
you
See,
were
now
saying,
you're at. Wait, hold on, JD. Sincere is look. You understand? Sincere is talking with her content creator cap on. There is
No,
no
I'm
if
not.
an
I'm not
hold on.
talking from
If
that
an
space,
apology,
though.
if an apology, if she feels she needs to get one, which, I don't know how she feels about that. She's very, how sassy is. She's very strong minded and really digs down deep into stuff. But I will say this, if it can happen behind the scenes, then that's where it should happen. I don't think bringing it out in the open. I understand what happened out in the open, but I think for something as sensitive as this, because trolls get involved and want to amp stuff up, I
Oh
think
my
it's better to
God.
take.
Talent.
Well,
Sassy is going live on Sunday. So if Jaden was to come
th-
over there and hit the link, that would be out in the open. They could still have it out. I don't care where the fuck it
Well,
happens.
I'm
I
not.
think
Well, when I did my live, Sassy didn't give me the courtesy of hitting my link, so I damn sure won't be hitting her link. But hold on one
well,
second.
well, she
Talent,
did come in
talent.
your
Wait,
chat,
wait.
JD. She did come in your
She
chat.
did. She did, and
Yeah,
she
so,
danced around talking about how she standing what she said while she was deleting messages. She don't stand the shit. But let me say this to you though, talent. The reason why
mhm.
I'm agreeing with Sincere about this, how it needs to be in the open, is because this is the reason why. Let's say that I agree with you and I said, okay, I talked to Sassy behind the scenes, set it up. Then as soon
Mhm.
as we get back out here like we ain't never had an issue, they're gonna accuse me of running the play. No, I ain't running no play. My feelings are very much relevant. So no, I'm not going to settle anything behind the scenes only to come out here and act like there was no issue because it's already been out here the way that it has been. Since December 17th, it's been out here. So I cannot just go behind the scenes and be like, okay, well, what's going on and talk it out and then come back out here because then people gonna think that I was being fake.
Well, wait a minute. What about doing it initially behind the scenes, and then let's say on Sunday, you two can have a conversation for everybody to watch. But I think there needs to be like this pre this kind of pre gaming beforehand, where you guys can get out some issues without any interference by trolls or people who are determined to create divisiveness. I
Hmm.
think that may be the way to go. But just trying to do something where you try to work
but who
something out
is the
where
pros and who's creating the divisiveness? Like there is no look. They had their squimish, if you will, or their issue, and it was public, right? And
Mhm.
but now Sassy's going live on Sunday. Now J Dunn could be there, or Sassy can hit the link here wherever the fuck it happens. But or maybe it can happen behind the scenes, but nobody can really kind of dictate the way that goes. Like nobody can dictate it. It's not about trolls, it's about their individual feeling about how they want to come to a mutual agreement. Because I feel like the agreement can be had. It's how the road they choose. They have to be in agreement on that road. Period.
Yeah, yeah, and I agree. And I think there's a path forward where they can be on the same platform, whether it be Sassy's on Sunday, but there will have to be a conversation behind the scenes. Otherwise, it's going trying to do this out in the open without having any initial prep behind the scenes. It's going to turn bad. I already know that. It's just because you're dealing with two opinionated individuals, sincere, and they're very strong-willed, and you got to like take care of the situation behind the scenes, then come out in the open, and then that's what JD wants. Since all this happened in front of the scene, then you can get into that situation where there's some common accord being reached in front of the scenes. That's all I'm saying. But
No,
yeah, I've done
Well,
enough.
what
mhm.
talent, if you want to try to set something up like that, I would be open to it. But really, I needed to be sincere and genuine because at the end of the day, I did nothing to Sassy except for take a paid gig that Leo gave me an ODS and me and ODS fell out.
Yeah,
Now look at
yeah,
you, talent. Good job. You very
yeah.
good job.
I feel like you're treating me like a little kid here, sincere. You're
No,
telling,
because you've been
patting me
taking
on
little,
my,
yeah, you've been
you're
taking little
patting me
shots,
on
and I'm
my
saying,
head,
no,
telling me,
you've been saying little things, and I'm saying to you, telling, but I am saying this is a very good job. It's drawing things the way you want them to go, or whatever the case may be. You did a good job.
no,
I
I got to be honest with you. Part of this is selfishness because I don't want to be caught up. See, if Sassy's beefing with somebody like Face Yaya or something like that, I could care less. A matter of fact, I wanted to go in, but this is a different situation, and I don't like it. This is one of the few times a beef I don't like, and I just want to see it dead. But look, I've been on here enough. I got to get back to business. Thank you all for listening, and
Okay, well, are you gonna arrange it? Because I'm. Are you gonna go and call her and arrange it?
yeah, well, I'm going to talk to her, see what can happen, and then we'll go from there. But again, she may curse me out for even doing this. You know what I'm saying? So,
I don't think
She
uh,
she's gonna,
might.
I don't think she's gonna curse you out. I think she's gonna be
oh,
receptive to what you say, and then on
oh,
Sunday we'll just see a kumbaya.
oh, is that what you think? Okay.
You don't know Sassy. He might get
Yeah,
cussed out.
exactly. Yeah, there's a high probability I'm about to get cursed out, but it's all good. It's all good. Hey, but look, I got to go. I'll talk to you two
Okay.
ladies later.
All right, bye,
Bye.
All
Tommy.
right.
Sassy already knows. She been in the clouds. She know what's going down. I don't think it's gonna be cussed out. I think you guys probably can get past it. You know what I mean? But in the future, um, you guys have to be quick to keep whatever conversations that happen between you guys in the background, not bring it to the forefront.
Right. And I'm trying to figure out why in the hell these men that was up here with you left.
Oh,
Big
because
Ring, bring your ass back up here.
we was talking about what they feel is woman folk stuff. You know what I'm saying? We weren't talking about nothing they want to be part of or are part of or have any interest in. Like, it's how they are. It's how they. Oh, I want to ask you why you were here real quick. What do you
Hmm.
think about that whole Dory and Kiki thing?
Some hot ass bullshit that we done seen for on and off for like the last year and a half.
Facts. Do you remember way back in the day that Kiki had actually said that Dory like took her man behind her back, or like I don't want to say that way, but she was sneaky about getting with that Rolex dude. Like, why are people acting like that is just some new information? I remember that being said a long time ago.
Yeah, I remember it as well, but it seemed like they changing the stories. And see, and they are the prime example of like just what I said about with talent. For
Yeah,
me and Sassy to talk about something and then come out here acting like nothing happened. This is the reason why so many people are puzzled about what's going on with Kiki, Dory, and that man, Rolex. Because they come out here, they make people feel a certain type of way where you feel like you got to pick a side. And then they go back behind the scenes and don't show up for like 3 or 4 months, and everybody think that okay, that's settled. Only for
yeah.
them to come back again, and it's the same thing. I ain't got time for that. I don't.
I mean, it's kind
So
of disheartening the whole thing with the daughter being like she was trying to tell him like, look, stop, stop. In so many words. I hope like Kiki just leave it alone. But she's been on a damn tour, if you will. Her and Dory both.
yeah, they have been, but this ain't the first time, and this ain't my first time seeing both of them in action. They
Okay.
they yeah, they've been in action even before it was this whole situation. They were in action in the history of the B sector. And it's like I can say, okay, well, Dory, I understand what you're saying coming from this perspective. But then Kiki will come and say something else, and then they put the daughter involved. Then Rolex talking in the background. I don't have time for it because right now I'm so I don't have patience for it. With what they got going on, because when I did have patience, y'all didn't get it the fuck together. Meanwhile, Dory and Kiki both knocking on 50. And I don't even know how old Rolex is. I ain't
Oh, it's
got
the first
time.
time the daughter came on live. Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
they said the daughter came on and was crying last night. I missed it, so I ain't even
yeah,
seen that
she
yet.
was crying. She was crying and she was very upset because like that Rolex dude was talking very harshly to her. And I mean, he was talking crazy, almost like he don't have any respect for the fact that that's his daughter. You don't talk to your daughter in that manner. But he's, you know what I'm saying? He rolling with Dory. He been rolling with Dory for a long time. But I feel like when it comes to Dory, Dory just want another storyline because I think she's trying to get her channel back popping. And Kiki might be on the same fucking. I feel like the whole thing is about at this point is about building of platforms or what have you. It's not nothing about that child or even the actual dynamic. It's some other shit.
But see, that's one thing about it, and this is the reason why I can't really respect it, nor can I continue to follow them. Because even if y'all want y'all channels to pop, both of them, why y'all gotta use the little girl for it? Now people will say, "Well, Jay Dunn, you done drug kids before." That ain't mine. I implore anybody to say that I use any of my blood relatives like that for content, cause I never would do it.
Oh, very curious says no. This is not the first time that you guys heard her before. Because I was gonna say I could have swore that little girl was on before. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm
And
talking about the first time of her crying, Carrie, because I never knew that she came on here and cried before. But I know that Kiki used to prance her around here a couple of times in the past, but it was always in passing. But for anybody that have somebody that close to them and you trying to you and a child at that, people were saying, "Was she 19 years old? She's still a motherfucking teenager."
yeah, no, she's 18, and your mind is not fully developed until you're like 25. She's still a child in my mind. So Mhm.
Correct. And so that's what I'm saying. It's like y'all putting her around here like n- as much as my channel when it would be dry, never in my wildest dreams would I grab a hold to one of my cousins who are younger and tell their business or try to use them as some type of content. Now, if it's a raggedy bitch that ain't shit that I was fucking with, and I might use her child for content, but look, that's your child. That ain't mine.
Mm-mm. Remember, she did a live with her daughter talking about her relationship with her dad and how her mom is the one that supported her. Yep, I remember that. Jada, you remember that? I remember that going down. Hey, executive.
Yeah, I do. I remember with the little girl, but my biggest thing I remember about the little girl is when Kiki was drinking and she had a dude. I don't know if he was a neighbor. He came there to, I don't know who he was, but the little girl was there at that time. I remember that. But that's all I really remember. And the thing is, I have to be honest. And I'm being brutally honest. I got so much going on in my personal life, like for real, for real. And it ain't got nothing to do with no motherfucking YouTube because I do have a life. I do have people that I care about that I've known outside of this application. I mean, hell, I just got off Pizarro's talking about the fact that somebody had drove a damn truck down Bourbon Street killing people. And it's a
Yeah.
couple of people that I know in real life that was there.
Oh wow.
So
And
I
they just had a shooting at a club in Brooklyn too. Like it was like 11 people. I don't know, it was 11 people that passed away. Like man, it was bad too. But go ahead. Yeah, they acting up out there. Mm-hmm.
They are. So when you got all that going on, I can't be worried about a play that Dory and Kiki trying to do or why they trying to involve this little girl. I honestly can't even be worried about what Sassy feel. But because Talent came up here, I respect Talent just like he said he respect me. And I like Talent. So if he asked that of me to have a conversation at some point, that can be done. But it's a lot of stuff going on in my real life with the real people that I really love. And no, I can't be worried about these people up on this application. You
Well,
understand what I'm saying?
yeah, it is the YouTube world though. We moving through the spaces and stuff and all the situations, and so we kind of know what's happening, and you are content a little bit right now. But for me, not for me. For me, it's, there don't be a lot of people over here. I just be talking my shit. And so I'm just like having a conversation with you to find out and have an understanding a little bit deeper about how things kicked itself off. But I think like the thing with you and Sassy will be fine. But at some point in time, even there was like me to some extent is a little bit of content in relation to the 2.0s, if the black sector, them 2.0s. Um,
Mm-hmm.
even Snoop and some, it's like it's a conversation. The shit is happening. We can't kind of get around it. It's happening. So wherever you go, it's gonna be a conversation. If you're on the app, unless you're gonna leave the app, are you leaving the app? I don't think so.
Oh no, I'm never gonna delete my app. Hmm.
No, no.
I'm not one of them people that be like, oh, I'm about to go, I'm about to run away. Hell, I done went through about 4 or 5 court cases and I ain't ran yet. So if I didn't run going through court, I'm not about to run about some bullshit. But I have to say that in this time right now, mentally, I can't process how other people feel because I know what's going on in real life.
Yeah, like you have your own stuff you're going through. Facts, like
Right,
everybody else. I feel the same way.
right.
That's why I'm playing with these hoes. Like, I'm not playing with you in 2025 because I had enough stuff and enough things going on. So I'm just gonna be real matter of fact with you, and we're just gonna let it be what it's gonna be. Because I feel like a lot of these bras have some kind of hierarchy syndrome or something where they think they way above. And for me, it's about
Mm-hmm.
respect. Respect it ain't got shit to do with you thinking you better than me or me thinking I'm better than you. We're not doing that. I'm not doing that with none of these hoes. But Empress
Mm-hmm.
says, what I don't understand is why does the daughter know the names of these channels? Oh, does she know the name of the channels? Well, she probably been paying attention now that her mama dragged her into the situation. Did she mention the channels?
But that's the thing though. Kiki been on here. We knew about her daughter in 2000, what was it? 2019.
Mm,
Even before the IHOP thing where Kiki, that same girl, woman Kiki,
mm-hmm.
went to meet VS. The daughter was there when Kiki had clicked the link over there to VS. Now we didn't see the daughter, but the daughter was off screen. But all I'm saying is that right now it's about 6 years. Okay, so the IHOP thing happened. What was that? New Year's Eve. It was New Year's Eve 2020. So 5 years ago, we got introduced to this daughter. At least I did. And so I'm like, if y'all still doing the same thing, I can't get involved with that. I don't give a fuck because again, they all knocking on 50.
Hey, Heat
If y'all
Wave.
don't, if y'all don't straighten up,
Yeah, yeah. Because I mean, like, I forgot Kiki was part of the IHOP situation, and then
yeah,
now you
and
and
her daughter was there then, and she left her daughter with the daddy at that time to go meet VS, and then VS ended up, doing all that and went to jail. It was crazy.
yeah, I agree with Vibrant. Is OT very old? Seems as they are looking to revive a storyline. Facts and good old Clap chasing Octavia's ass. He gonna be right there, nigga. You gonna bring your ass over to Rodney's, and you're there, and you're supposedly called to shut the shit down. Don't nobody leave the and the girl is still there crying, the little girl. You know what I'm saying? So all this stuff, and then Kiki seemed to be very unbothered about this nigga, right? She was right up in Pizarro's chat talking about poor Octavius and just laughing about the situation when this nigga called himself going live. It was just really
Hmm. Yeah. So that's kind of how I feel about it. Oh, somebody came. Let me see who this
Mr.
is.
West, is that you or is that WAP?
Yeah, this me, girl. What's up?
Yeah, a little piece in the LBC. Like, what brings you over here?
Man, I gotta come over here and show some love, man. Salute to y'all.
Salute to
Hey,
you now.
Mr. West, Happy New Year.
What's up with it? Done. Happy New
Happy New
Year.
Year.
You got drunk as hell on New Year's?
I did, and I had some moonshine pickles though.
Oh
But
shit.
yeah, I'm country now. I'm country.
Shit,
But the
done.
moonshine pickles, what?
I think it's a lag. My bad. Go ahead, done.
Oh no, I'm just saying I'm country. But yeah, I had some moonshine pickles for the new year. But for the most part, I drank a little bit of that moonshine pickle juice, ate me about 2 pickles, and I called it a night.
Shit, I'm right here in North Carolina.
Oh, okay. Well, see, I'm from Mississippi, but I'm in Georgia. So you're
Oh
right next
shit.
door.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah,
When
I'm
you
in the Atlanta area.
oh shit, yeah, you ain't too far. That's why when you said pickles, I'm like, shit, I done made moonshine. I ain't never made it with pickles.
Yeah, I ain't
Oh
never heard
yeah,
like
they
well
have.
they put the moonshine in the pickle, right? Like kind of like fermenting it or something that's injecting
We,
it or something like that. That's what you mean?
what I honestly don't know. It's one liquor store that I go to here that I buy my cigarettes from. And they have all types of moonshine products. But I will say that these pickles came
Oh
from Tennessee. Tennessee.
yeah, girl, I know what you talking about. Damn, I forgot the name of that brand. They have peaches, they have pickles, they
Oh,
have some.
uh-huh. Yep, the
Yeah,
peaches, the pineapples, the pickles, and it's called Old Smoky, the one that I had got. I think it's called Old Smoky. But I just
yeah,
got it from the liquor store. When I went up in there to get some more cigarettes, I saw it and I was like, oh, okay, let me buy this.
Yeah,
yeah. Since
I'm not gonna do that one. No,
since no, sincere, I'm gonna send you some. They good.
you gonna send me some? How you gonna do that,
Shit, probably through the mail. If we get cool enough, I send it through the mail.
Mr. West? I find it like I see you everywhere, but this is the first time you ever hit my link. I'm like, this is weird. Where are you from? Are you the Mo 3 sector?
Nah, man. Well, I'm more three sector, but I be in B sector. I be on lemon shit.
Yeah, you be over there at Lemons, but I mean, I've seen you prior to that. I think in the Mode 3 sector, you've had a couple of issues with people, but I never went. I'm not going to go deep into it. I'm just saying, like, you have rattled some cages before, I know, of people.
Sincere. This the one
Hmm.
thing I'm gonna say about the more three sector.
Hmm.
All of it is plays. I done got to argue with motherfuckers and I had their number in the background. They told me come up at a certain time, all that type shit.
And they'll text you or call you, say, come on up here.
Yeah, man. Ain't nothing real over there. That's why I got tired of it. It's like they be doing storylines, man.
Yeah, yeah. They got storylines going on in the beef sector. They try to say they not, but I feel like the Play Running Association is going down.
Yeah, that's what, and look, it's crazy, man. The B sector got a lot going on. Look
Yeah.
at Happy. Happy crazy ass.
Now you over there with Lemon. What's going on with the trajectory? Because it look like them ladies over there, they older and they trying to show out for the younger people. I don't know what the hell's happening. What is happening?
I'm gonna tell y'all what's happening. You want me to tell you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Lemon is simping, not pimping.
You said Lemon is simp, not pimp. I mean, I know he lagged. He need to come on out that damn closet. I mean, is he
But
Not
gonna
no,
come
but
out the closet?
Lemon been simping though. I mean, come on now. Anybody that's virtually dating somebody for 4 days and then you gotta show them your bank account and all this kind of weird ass shit, that's simping.
yeah, man. I fuck with my boy Lemon, man. That's bro, but yeah, he's definitely a simp.
Well, I mean, is he getting money? Well, it look like he getting money. I don't think he paying out too much unless to dragons. You know what I'm saying? Why he acting like he like dragons like that?
Dragons got a spell over Lemon.
Well, say what? Come on now. I think she's a beard right now, or half-ass beard. Like, how do you explain it?
She got a
I
drug.
could
She really.
believe
Go ahead, Don.
I
Go
was
ahead.
just gonna I was gonna agree with Mr. West, which I never thought about it until he said it. But you know, dragons practice tarot cards and all this kind of stuff. She believe in all that. So I know
Oh,
telling
you
she
think she
probably
really
had
cast a spell on him?
yeah, she do. But I mean she probably told Living to send her a lock of his hair or something. Ain't no telling what's going on with them. And see, that's why I can't even get invested with that. Because it's like it's a lot of real other shit going on. Not to dismiss what y'all are talking about, but it's a lot of real other shit. Then to figure out what the fuck going on and why Lemon letting dragons do him this way and all this. Um, but I'm saying that Mr. West he got a point because yeah, dragons. I think she Christian because she said that she believe in God.
Mm.
But she does believe in these other things and definitely tarot cards. So I ain't no telling what she done or what he done told her.
Yeah, that woman is crazy. I done seen her go on the panel literally and argue with the whole damn chat. I said, what the fuck? Going comment by comment. I said, she is cray cray.
No, she cray. He might like him crazy, but I'm trying to tell you, I don't think I think Lemon likes men, and that, you know, dragons to some extent is like a beard, if you will, even though without having the full on experience of a beard, he just keeps dealing with these women in certain ways and creating a narrative of desire, if you will, when the shit don't really exist. It's just an illusion. I want him to come on out the closet. Stop playing. Just come on.
No, hey, Lemon. I think Lemon like women, cause you know I like women. Like I like women and women only. But I think Lemon like women with big titties. Like that's his thing. Literally, he love
But
breasts.
dragons don't have big titties though.
Mm.
I mean, from the way he put it, he said she did. Shit, I figured she didn't either. The way she talks, she talked like she got a flat ass.
No, dragons is very thin. Actually, and I when I was dragging dragons, which I had to drag her up on Nessus. But I remember telling her that she looked like Bobby Christina. I said, "You knock off Bobby Christina."
Oh
So
God.
if you seen Bobby Christina,
I mean,
if
that's
you
not
seen
rest in peace.
rest in peace. But the only reason why I brought that up is to let him know that she don't have titties. Because I mean, we all saw Bobby Christina. She wasn't the most busty person. She ain't have titties like that.
Jadon, he do not like women. Like, this whole thing is a facade. He needs to come out the closet. He'll be a whole lot happier instead of over there putting on this show with primarily older women to go in their purses or whatever the hell he's doing. I don't know what it is. It's just weird. Then you got the whole damn Just Krista. She didn't jumped off the porch and shit on his ass, you know. And I mean, I don't even know what that is about. But I think they're going to end up being cool again. I think that that's going to
Hmm.
be another round or circle, run that play again with her. And now he got all those other women up there, and they're all older women. I don't know what they're trying to do. Are they trying to vie for the love of his ass, or he don't want y'all? Really, he just don't.
Right.
You know, it's just
Yeah,
weird.
I'm not sure. And that's the thing, you know, believe me, I definitely speak candidly.
Mhm.
But it's 2025. And so far in this new year, I ain't heard many people bother me, so I ain't gonna bother them. But I did want to tell Mr. West about the Bobby Christina because I remember that's what I said. And then Dragons was like, well, that's a compliment if I look like Bobby Christina. No, bitch, you the great value. You the
That
Sam's Club.
mm-mm.
The great value, the Sam's Club, Bobby Christina. But she took it as a compliment, and I was like, oh, look at her. But dragons ain't bother me, so that's why I ain't gonna say nothing crazy. I'm just repeating what I already said.
Yeah. Well, look, I'm gonna wrap this live up. I enjoyed your company. You gonna come back around some more?
Yeah, I probably will. I think the last time that I came over here, I feel like didn't me and Snoop get into it over here up on your channel?
No, I think the last time you came around, you came to who was over here? I think Shakim was over here, and then
Oh, okay.
like there's something around Shakim and Lemon. And you know, Shakim has popped his butt out for a second, so I don't know if he's gonna come, he's gonna stay or whatever, but he made the rounds a little bit. So yeah, but last time you were
Mm.
here was about like you were trying to get Shakim or bring him the lemons or something. I don't know. It was something around those.
Yeah. Well, you ain't gotta try to remember, but I know I come over here from time to time. But yeah, I'll come back.
Yeah, okay. All right. I enjoyed your company. You know what I'm saying? I'll see you in the streets because I know I'm going to see you in these damn YouTube streets.
Oh, definitely. And Happy New
Oh,
Year
look,
again.
and I want to say this. I really do believe that you and South Sea will work it out. It's going to be good. And then I think it's going to be a positive thing, especially since Talent has kind of interjected himself. And then we can see the little dynamic trio again in a very good accord. But if when you guys come together. You do know, like in the
Uh-huh.
future, bringing out conversations that you have behind the scenes is not the best way to go. I'm just saying.
We'll see, but bringing out conversations is not my first thing that I do.
That's true. I
But
mean,
I ain't gonna let you keep trying me like I did something wrong to you. Anytime I gotta prove myself and prove my point and escape a lie, I'm bringing out a conversation. And
okay.
everybody in the B sector know that about me. And Sassy knew it too, but she just didn't think she was gonna get caught up.
Oh shit! I can't wait till y'all have this conversation. It's gonna be going down on Sunday, I believe. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But okay, well, sincere. Well, thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I'll talk to
Oh,
you later.
you're
Bye.
welcome. Thank you for coming. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. You know, I don't know how long I've been live. I'm tired of being live now. I appreciate everybody who came. Jay Dunn, Talent, Big Riggs, Gib. Who else came up here? I don't know. Mr. West. I don't know that creeper person. Look, I think that creeper person who was trying to hit my link, I feel like they're another person. And so until I can shake that feeling about you, I just can't fuck with you. Did I miss anybody else who hit the link? Forgive me if I did. And then, you know, Crazy Ho came into my chat with the bullshit. You know, I knew that bitch was still on some bullshit. So anyways, but let's get out of here. Let me go ahead and end this live, and I'll see y'all on YouTube streets. Bye.